4,000 miles away from his bedroom in the UK, covering all your favorite sports, he's high in demand. From baseball to football, he's got every angle covered. He's gonna watch your team, even when they get smothered. It's Heisty, it is Jolly Good Takes. Introducing your host, Liam.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to this live stream for game number 2 between the San Francisco Giants and the Milwaukee Brewers. Good to see everybody in the chat. There's so many burner accounts today, so I don't even know what's going on. Why is this a thing? Scott, Zim, Pizza, all with the Leah welcome. If you're new, my name's not Leah, it's Liam. But if you watched Giant Sports Talk live last night, you may get the joke. But getting into the game today and getting into your starting pitchers for the Giants, it will be right-handed pitcher Landen Roupp, and for the Milwaukee Brewers, it'll be Logan Henderson, a 4th-round pick in 2021. To be exact, pick number 116 in that draft by the Brew Crew. As I can't even say your name. Good Show and Harrison Bader Scooter. Long live Bader Scooter. I don't know who you guys are. If you're new, welcome. If you're someone we already know and you're using a different account, then also welcome. And Pizza, Liam, did you see the Discord I sent? Pizza, I did not, because I was just talking to Zim before I came on and playing a game. So I haven't seen anything, because insane how you're doing, everybody. Getting into the lineups for today's game, they look like this. For the Milwaukee Brewers, Bryce Durang will be leading off, playing second base, followed by Jackson Chourio, the left fielder. William Contreras will be batting third. He is the catcher today. Christian Yelich, who led off yesterday's game, will be in there at DH, batting fourth. Andrew Vaughn, the first baseman, the former Chicago White Sox, will be batting fifth. Lara, he checked into yesterday's game in the late innings. He will be playing right field, batting sixth. Garrett Mitchell will be the centre fielder, batting seventh. Pratt will be the shortstop. What a Pratt. And number 9 will be David Hamilton from they traded Kyle Harrison to the Boston Red Sox, and they got in return David Hamilton and also Shane Drowan, who the Giants will be facing tomorrow. That's the Milwaukee Brewers starting lineup. Do I like scooters? I actually do like scooters. I was always a scooter over a bike person. We need me to play Minecraft someday. I tell you what, I do play a lot of Minecraft. So if you saw one of my worlds, I spent too much time on that as a kid. And Spencer, there are 4 of us calling him Leah, lol. I know, hey, shout out to everyone that's in the stream. If you have not hit that like and subscribe button, please do, as we stream games every day. Getting into the Giants lineup then for today's game, it'll be Luis Arise, all Arise for Mr. Arise, leading off, then followed by Bryce Eldridge. Elliot Ramos will be batting third. Rafi Devers fourth. Jung-Hoo Lee will be back in the lineup after missing the last 2 games in right field. Willie Adames, he will be batting sixth. Grant McRae, who had a 2-run home run, was going to be batting seventh. Drew Kavanagh will be the Giants catcher today, followed by Christian Koss. Now, we're going to start off with some bad news, I'm afraid, and this is not good news at all. Casey Schmidt is going to be out for the whole season. He suffered a torn meniscus in his knee. So Casey Schmidt, his season's done. Also, Trevor McDonald is getting Tommy John surgery. So Trevor McDonald is going to be done for this season as well. As Pete's squad, Leah, I want Giants to win by 9. I will take the Giants winning by 1. As long as the Giants win, that's all I'll take. As Juice, Milwaukee Wooers with that lineup. Juice, is it crazy? I think the Giants lineup actually is better than the Milwaukee Brewers lineup when I look on it on paper. Kind of crazy. As he's coming back in September. He can heal fast. He's young. We'll see. I mean, normally it's 3 months. Maybe it's 2 months. I would lean on the side of his season being done. Would love for him to come back in September. We'll see, though. Right now, though, that's going to give Christian Koss an everyday role. And maybe they may call up a guy like Parks Harbour or Basabe to fill that void. As we are about 2 minutes away from first pitch. As Spencer, that is if there is a season next year, of course. But if there is, then you are right. He is probably going to miss all of next season, which is not good. And so how's everyone doing? Hope you had a good Tuesday. I can't tell if you're new. Ron, I saw Ron was in the chat earlier as well. Ethan in the chat as well. So if you're watching, what's up to you guys? And I do Premier League play-by-play? Need to hear my soccer skills. Maybe I would do the odd Premier League game. However, I do go on Saturdays every week to the football, so I couldn't do a Saturday because it's normally a 2.5 hour to 3 hour drive every Saturday. So I probably would miss those games. But on a Sunday, I could do them. As Bob, what is Matt Chapman comes back? Bob, I would say Matt Chapman, look for 2 weeks probably for Matt Chapman. He's not even on a rehab assignment yet, so we really don't know. As Anthony, what's up? Anthony, Wilson, and Chardole, what's up, everybody? And Schmidt shouldn't come back. Basabe was selected to the 40-man and called up from Sacramento. Anthony, you are correct. Basabe has been called up from Sacramento, so we will see. As why do British people hate the term soccer? Because it's not soccer, it's football. Because you kick the foot with your foot. You kick the ball with your foot. That's why it's called football. As Logan Webb burner account is in the house. Rabbit ears up. Juice says, here's Landen Roupp. Landen Roupp is 7-8 this season with a 3.93 ERA in 110 innings pitched. He's allowed 45 walks to 113 strikeouts. As Bob, did Giants manager say Chapman doesn't need a rehab? Bob, Zim's actually telling me, yes, he does not need a rehab assignment. So he will either be back. Actually, I said 2 weeks. Wrong. He'll either be back tomorrow or the San Diego series. It's insane. Luis Hernandez hit a home run. That's what I like to hear. The future of the Giants. And Gravy, what's up, Gravy? No reason for Schmidt to hurry back. Gravy, no, I mean, the guy's young. The Giants, they're not probably going to make the playoffs. I agree. Just let Schmidt get ready for next season, as we are almost ready for first pitch today between the San Francisco Giants, who are fourth in the NL West, and the Milwaukee Brewers, who are first in the NL Central. As I had someone tell me African individuals invented football. Your thoughts? I have no idea about whether they did or not. I can't comment on that one. I think British bias, British people invented it, but sorry, I think that's me being British biased. As Juice, Bader's still on vacay. Juice, just think Harrison Bader, he's not going to come back all season probably. And hey, you'll never walk alone, Wilson and Spencer, they're back saying that. As Anthony, yes, I did see that. Thank you, Anthony. And insane, this lineup is going to be so bad when we trade Arias and Ramos. By the way, Susan Slutter did say she expects Elliot Ramos to be traded. So we will see. As we are almost ready for first pitch, the umpire is just collecting the batter's card there. As Ethan, or Bird, what's up, Bird? I know that's what you want me to call you. As Pizza, how you doing, Pizza? The pizza has arrived. And Juice, Africans kicking a hornet's nest around in the desert. As the first pitch is going to be high to Bryce Terang by Landen Roupp. And that is how this game gets started. The count is 1-0. Terang, batting 265, a 360 on base, a 460 slugging, 15 home runs. As he fouls off that pitch to even the count back at 1-1. Let me get the 3D game day ready for you guys as well. I know that's important. As the 1-1 pitch to him here is going to be a ground ball. This one is going to be to Devers. Devers is going to fire it over to Roupp. Roupp is going to step on first, and Jackson True beat out the throw, and that will be an infield single to lead off the game for the Brewers, as Devers and Roupp could not combine on the play. Vitello, is he going to challenge it? Are we going to get a challenge on the first play here? No, he says as he waves his hand, and that will be an infield single for Terang, and that is how this game gets started. My God. So not a great start by Devers or Landen Roupp there. Landen Roupp, he was slow to cover the bag. As Ethan, or Bird, what's going on with the Cardinals score? Let me know. As insane, he was safe anyways. I didn't see the replay there as I was talking to you guys, so I can't comment on that. As Anthony, I would like Chapman to get back as quick as possible now that Casey Schmidt is out for the majority of the season. There's a swing and a miss by Churio, and the count's 0-1. Let me just get this get this 3D game day thing up. I believe it should be all working, as there's a swing and a foul ball by Churio on a sinker up and in on the hands, and the count is 0-2. The home plate umpire for today's game is Mike Michlinski. I don't know much about him. We will see if he's any good. As there we go, the 3D game day thing is working. Is Landy. It's the Cubs. Landy, welcome. As there's a line drive up the middle. That one is going to be a base hit as it gets over Willie Adams' head for out number. I'm way wrong here. I put out number 1. Sorry. I'm an idiot. There's runners at first and second. Silly me. My bad, guys. Let me get that corrected now. I never want to make a mistake. It's Bibby, only guy live streaming and reacting to this while I watch it on MLB Network. Definitely deserves a new subscriber. Bibby, welcome. If you're new, you didn't join me in my finest moment there, as I got that call wrong. All right, my graphic said it was wrong. It says runners at first and second, no outs here for the number 3 hitter, William Contreras, as there's a called strike at the bottom of the zone, and the count's 0-1. Landen Roupp, he throws a curveball, sinker, changeup, cutter. William Contreras, he's batting .271 with 10 home runs on the year, as he will use his timeout here. Remember, every batter only gets 1 timeout, so that's his gone there. As welcome to Jolly Good Takes, Bibby. Shout out to you, and thank you for hitting that subscribe button. 0-1 pitch to Contreras by Landen Roupp is going to be a cool strike on the outside corner. That ball was quite the way outside the plate, but Contreras won't challenge it, as he gave it a little bit of a bizarre look, but just a bizarre look, as he did not touch the helmet. As this channel is way more entertaining than watching the Giants. Hey, you guys are just as entertaining. There's a ground ball to Koss. Koss going to fire it over to second, and they are going to get the runner out at second base, but it will allow the runner to get to third, and it'll be runners at the corners in this game. 1 out, and the chance for the Brewers to take an early lead after they could not score in yesterday's game. And there we go. Let me get that right. And I thought it was it's Liam. Don't worry. Don't let them say what it is. As Bibby, that was way outside the zone, but it did trick the umpire into thinking it was. Contreras should have challenged it. Bibby, I agree. Contreras, he did not challenge it, that one. I think Milwaukee's strategy is they don't want to use challenges too early in the game. They want to save it for those big moments late on. As here's Christian Yelich. Yelich will foul off the first pitch, and the count will be 0-1 to Christian Yelich. Yelich, the DH today for the Brewers. He's batting .239 with a 3.23 on base, a 3.91 slugging, 7 home runs and 37 RBIs. As come on, guys, that's definitely not my name. As the 0-1 pitch to Yelich is going to be a called strike on the inside corner. That sinker started in off the plate, but then came back over to catch a strike there. And the count's 0-2. And Bird, I've got an announcement. Me and, yes, we are currently in a subscriber race. As the 0-2 pitch to Yelich. Roupp in the windup, he will fire. That pitch is foul down third base line, and the count will remain 0-2. Bibby, by the way, let us know where you're watching it from. I always like to know where people are joining from. That's one of my favourite things to do. I'm watching from the UK, so I would love to know where you're watching it from. As the 0-2 pitch here to Christian Yelich, Landen Roupp. He is in the windup. He fires a ground ball. That one to Adames. Adames going to step on second himself. Fire it over to first for a double play. A 6-3 double play to end the inning. And Landen Roupp, he gave up 2 leadoff hits, but he bounces back out of it. And we will go to the bottom of the first. Arise, Eldridge and Ramos are due up after the Brewers blow a good scoring opportunity there. As Rob, what's up, Rob? Good to see you on this Tuesday. How's your Tuesday going? And Haron, how are you? And Landy, Landy Monster, or Landin Monster, Mosher, welcome. Have you ever been here before? If not, welcome, as you need the Giants doing because the Cubs are in a big, tight division race. And Bibby, watching this from Florida, it's 9:52 Eastern at night. All right, Bibby, I've been to Florida a few times, actually. Florida is one of my favourite places to go when we go to America. But I am the stereotypical British person that likes to go to Disney. But I am a big fan of the film Hope, I believe it's called, or Dolphin Tales, sorry. Dolphin Tales. I like the film Dolphin Tales there, about the dolphin with the electronic tail over there in Florida. And I've actually been to that place where they went. I was a very young kid, so I don't remember much, but I do like Florida a lot. So welcome. You, I believe you're our second person watching from Florida, as I know Florida is definitely humid. And Ethan or Bird, I have a good question. Which one of your subscribers has the most subscribers? I would say probably the Sports Fury, because they've got 350,000. So that's what I would say. Luis Arias will lead off. Bryce Eldridge batting second. And Elliot Ramos batting third. Facing today's game, Logan Henderson, the starting pitcher, who's 4-1 with a 3.05 ERA. And yes, Landy, the NL Central is the Cubs and the Brewers. And yes, you can ask me a question. Bibby, that's cool. My dad's mum or my grandma has her sisters who's married someone who lives in the UK. Bibby, you know what? I love the UK, but I'll be honest, I would love to live in America. There's just something about living in America that excites me. As Juice, stop calling me Leon Juice. And there's a pitch to Luis Arias. High, and the count's 1-0. Arise, he is very good. We'll see how many more games he plays in a Giants uniform. Batting .326 with a .362 on base. As the pitch to him is going to be a high fly ball foul. And the count will be even at 1-1. Ethan, I thought I would, but I clearly stand no chance, and you don't have to refer to me as a bird every time. All right, Ethan, just when you tune in. All right, as the 1-1 pitch to Arise is going to be a high fly ball to right field. That ball is going to be foul, and that'll be a loud second strike to make the count go 1-2. At the end of the inning, I may create a poll, actually, for everybody. Will Luis Arise get traded in the next 3 days? As Insane, why am I shy about my name? It's a beautiful name. Insane, because it's not my name. And, Bibby, I'll get to that comment after this pitch. As Henderson in the windup, he is going to fire the 1-2 pitch to Arise, and that one will be fouled out of play. That one a cutter at 89 miles an hour, right down the middle, but all Arise could do was foul it back. Bibby, you're fine. I want to move out of Florida too. Too hot and no show like Massachusetts up north. I want to move back up there once I'm able to drive and take care of myself. Bibby, interesting. That's I thought maybe no state tax in Florida. It's not too bad, but hey, look, wherever you want to go, you want to go. As the 1-2 pitch to Arise is fouled back out of play, and the count will remain 1-2. You can call me British man. That's fine. As Juice, I'm definitely not transgender. Definitely not. As Ison, what's up, Ison? Good to see ya. Yes, Ison, very bad injury for Casey Schmidt. Likely out for the season with a torn meniscus. As the 1-2 pitch to Arise is a gramble. This one to the shortstop, Pratt. Pratt will field it. He will fire it over to Andrew Vaughan, standing there at first base for out number 1. So he is down. Luis Arise for the first time today, and that will bring up for the Giants their DH Bryce Eldridge. Bryce Eldridge, one of the best batters in all of baseball. For a rookie, let me clarify that. As but Bibby, the fact that people from Britain are into baseball surprises me, since they thought they only care about it when it's a World Baseball Classic. There's a pitch low to Bryce Eldridge, and the counts 1-0. Eldridge standing at 6'7", batting .256, a .358 on base, .453 slugging, 10 home runs, 23 RBIs, as there's a cool strike at the knees with the changeup, and the count is even at 1-1. And insane. All right. And Bibby, I tell you what, I actually think the WBC, I don't care about that at all. I care about MLB, you know, the major leagues. I don't care about the WBC. As there's a cool strike down the middle, a 4-seam fastball, and the count's 1-2. And that's because Team GB, they never win. I don't even know the last time they won a game. They never win, so I couldn't care less about it. As Bibby, you're a Bobby Witt Jr. lover. Bibby Watt Jr. Lover. As there's a pitch outside, and the count will be even at 2-2. Zim, I didn't notice that one, so you got there in there before me. As Spencer, I don't know, Spencer, if I said what's up. Spencer, if you're still in there as well. Good evening to you on this Tuesday night. The Giants looking to win the season series against the Milwaukee Brewers. The 2-2 pitch to Eldridge is a foul tip. And I tell you what, Contreras hung on to that one, which he should have. That would have been out number 2. I will also say, I tell you what, William Contreras, he's not impressing so far behind the dish. When Rodney, or Rooney, you mean, was bloody hell upset at the World Cup, our whole country was. We should have won it. As the 2-2 pitch to Bryce Eldridge is going to be a swing and a miss. And a pitch down the middle, a 4-seam fastball. And that will be out number 2. So 2 down then in the bottom of the first. And that will bring up Elliot Ramos, who, again, if you're just joining, Susan Slusser said that basically expect Elliot Ramos to get traded. I like Elliot Ramos, but depending on what the package is, I am in favour of maybe doing a MLB player for MLB player move. As there's a pitch outside, and the count's 1-0. Foul tip right into the mitt. Wow, no words. Bibby, That's the one thing with Bryce Eldridge. He does strike out a lot. He's got to crack those strikeouts down if he wants to take that next level. As insane, seriously. As the 1-0 pitch to Ramos is a high fly ball foul, and that will even the count at 1-1. And Ison, I hope nothing happens to Eldridge. Is in my mind when watching highlights when he was hitting in a lost season. Ison, I don't think Eldridge. I should say that Eldridge. I hope he does not get injured. As there's a foul ball by Ramos, and the counts 1-2. And swing at ball 4. Hey, swing at ball 4. How are you? Good to see you. How's your Tuesday going? As Elliot Ramos to Mason Miller. Definitely can't do that. That's never going to happen. And Gravy, Susan Susser knows nothing. I think she knows a little bit, but I prefer other sources. As the 1-2 pitch is going to be low, and the count's even at 2-2. I did see what you sent me, Zim, about Insane putting in Aaliyah. And that's crazy. And Joshua, what's up, Joshua? How you doing? Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. Giants baseball, it probably makes you a little bit sleepy. Joshua, how are you doing on this Tuesday? There's a pop-up from Elliot Ramos. This one should end the inning. As Andrew Vaughn, who's doing circles there, is not going to make the catch and is going to fall for a base hit. Oh my goodness, that was a routine pop-up. And Andrew Vaughn, he was doing the circle dance there. He was waving his head. He had no idea where he was going. And that will land in there for a base hit. And that will be the Giants' first hit of the game. All I'm surprised is that it was not Willie Adames who was hitting that pitch, because Willie Adames, he gets many of those. Now can the Giants and Rafi Devers take advantage of this? As bloody hell, can't believe that ball fell. As I won't forgive her. I says, as Insane, the present day Patrick Henry of the Giants. There's a strike to Rafi Devers, and the count's 0-1. Devers batting 246, 318 on base, a 481 slugging, 22 home runs and 60 RBIs. As it was in Willie Adames fashion, as the 0-1 pitch to Devers is going to be a called strike on the inside corner, and it will be 0-2. And Devers taps the helmet straight away. And I don't love this challenge from Rafi Devers. Let's have a look here. Did the ball catch the inside corner? It did. And the Giants will lose their first challenge. And the count will be 0-2. Sorry. What's going on? The system said Giants challenged, call overturned, but the Giants weren't successful. So that the system was playing up there. It is 0-2, and the Giants have lost a challenge. The system, though, for some reason, got that wrong. There's a foul ball from Devers, and the count remains 0-2. Insane. Why do you keep saying that, Insane? As did Devers really challenge that? Yes, he did. And Bibby, I have a hat of 15 other MLB teams if anybody is interested. Bibby, let us know what teams. That's crazy. And Owen, to people wanted to know what teams I'm a fan of, the top 3 teams I cheer on are going to be, there's a swing and a foul ball as the runner did go. Ramos will have to head back to first base as he will put on the jog. You support the Rays, Angels, and the Dodgers. Bibby, did you ever spend time in LA, since you like both LA teams? That's what I find interesting. And also, I'm surprised you've not got the Royals on there, because you've got your name's Bibby Watt Lover. And Ison, a waste, exactly. And swing at ball 4, let's put Insane on the spot chat. All right, Spurs, swing at ball 4. There's a pickup attempt. Ramos is back safely, and the count will remain 0-2. And Wilson, Devers is allowed to challenge any pitch. Free pie for every challenge. Wilson, the thing is, we'd run out of pies. And swing at ball 4, what's your favourite English dish? As Rob says, Insane is childish. As there's a ground ball, and the ball dude can't make the play, as he doesn't even know where it is. The ball dude's lost the ball, but he did get it in the end. As Zim, why did you delete Bobby Lover's message? Bobby says, no, I've lived in Massachusetts and Florida most of my life. The Angels because of Mike Trout, the Dodgers because of Shohei Ohtani, and the Rays because of Yandy Diaz. There's a pitch inside, and the count's 1-2. Bibby Watt Lover, just a heads up, I can't see your messages. The rest of the chat can't see your messages for about 1 minute, because you said you're a Dodgers fan, and Zim does not like the Dodgers, and it's his policy, which is a fair policy, as the pitch to Devers will be a Noah foul ball, and the count's 1-2. As Bob, did I see that the Warriors re-signed Draymond Green? Bob, I did see that the Warriors re-signed Draymond Green to a 1-year deal as what is rubbish? For those of you that don't know what rubbish is basically trash. That's what rubbish is. As in saying, someone asks you what your favourite English dish is, as there's a high pitch to Devers, and now leaving the count at 2-2. If you have not hit that like button and not hit that subscribe button, please do. As also, question to everyone. If you would rather have a roast dinner or an English breakfast, if you've tried it, what would you prefer? I would prefer an English breakfast. As what's up, Joe? Good to see you, Joe. Curry to the Spurs. There's a ground ball by Devers, foul, and the count will remain 2-2. As the ball dude, he can't make the play again. That one was even easier. Zim said I couldn't make the first one. I definitely could have made that one. That was as easy a play as it gets. That was about a 5-mile-an-hour dribbler that he could not bubble. As Zim says, please, Joe. I take a few of their players. There's a drive to right field for a base hit for Rafi Devers. As Lara will field it, Ramos will hold at second. So Devers, he hit that ball 111.1 off the bat, and he had a great at-bat there. He was fouling off pitch after pitch, and it would be runners out first and second. 2 outs here. And Joshua, no offense, but you don't boil bacon. That's probably going to be a hard pass for me. Joshua, don't get me started on British bacon. British bacon is absolutely trash. I hate British bacon. American bacon is way better, as we are going to get a bizarre mound visit here in the first inning. And Bob, I have Curry, hasn't even asked for a trade. And Scott, these Bull dudes are almost as bad as this baseball team. As Joy Soy Domingo Ayala, so Insane is a red coat then. I don't know what Insane is. Insane, they're calling you childish today. It's Gravy. At least they are passing the balls to the fans tonight. Gravy, that was not good the other night when they were keeping it to themselves. When they're old men, you know, or old women, to me, I would always say give it to the young children. That's a memory they will never forget. As swing at ball 4, what about Canadian bacon? I tell you what, I haven't seen Canadian bacon in here today. Is Joe Curry wants out of that organisation? Joe, he's not going to win another championship here. As Juice English breakfast, hold the beans. I know you Americans don't like our beans, as there's some candy floss or well, do you guys call it cotton candy or candy floss? I don't know. Zio pitch to Jung Hoo Lee is going to be a cool strike down the middle. For those of you just joining, by the way, Jung Hoo Lee is back in the lineup. As Landy, the Cubs, I saw they were winning 4-0, I believe, or 5-0. As swing at ball 4, I meant Canadian bacon, the food. Oh, swing at ball 4, I believe Chase changed his name to Canadian bacon. 0-1 pitch is a big swing and a miss, and a change up down and away, and that'll make the count 0-2. Bibby, the other 15 teams I have a hat of in the MLB are the Red Sox, White Sox, Guardians, Brewers, Rangers. I'll get to it after this pitch. 0-2 pitch to Jung Hoo Lee is going to be Henderson in the windup low, and that'll make the count 1-2. The Rangers, Marlins, Braves, Mets, Yankees, Twins, Marlins, Diamondbacks, Astros, Phillies, and Padres. Bibby, you're missing one team off that list. Bibby, and that team is the San Francisco Giants, as there's a pitch high to Jung Hoo Lee, and the count's even. Logan Henderson so far is at 31 pitches, not very efficient. As Rob, I tell you what, do I like cotton candy? You know what, I would never go for it, I would never buy it, but if someone said, hey, I've got a spare one, would you have it? Then yes, I would have it. As Bob, I don't think he will, as Lee is going to foul off that pitch, and the count remains 2-2. And I tell you what, this is crazy. It's still 2-2. As Wilson, what ballpark food are you going to get? Well, I want to try the crab sandwich. I want to try I'm going to have the garlic fries, although I've already tried them. Hot dog, I'm going to have a hot dog. Let me know what else I should try as well. The ice cream, which I forgot the name of. The 2-2 pitch to Jung Hoo Lee is going to be a swing and a miss to end the inning. Lee goes down swinging, but the Giants, they did a good job getting a lot of pitches out of Logan Henderson. It took him, I believe, 34 pitches to get through that inning. As Garradelli, I will try as well. As Rob, you don't like it, really, Rob, you don't like cotton candy. I think it's more for young children, if I had to guess. As Joshua, a hot dog is a must at any ballpark. Exactly, Joshua. And Bibby, I know I'm going to try to get the other 12 remaining MLB team hats that I'm missing for my birthday in November, near Thanksgiving and Christmas time. Bibby, I love that. I love you're a baseball fan. I mean, I'm a Giants fan, but I'm a fan of good baseball. And hey, I always look forward to the playoffs. So me and you alike, as Yoy Soy Domingo, Insane would take Liam to get a Dodger dog since he's in LA. Tell you what, I will not be going to LA. I've never been to LA, actually. I would like to. Zim says, please hit that like and subscribe. And yes, if you have not already. And everyone, again, welcome Bibby, the newest member of the Jolly Good Take community, to the streamers. Gravy, crab sandwich is fire. Tell you what, I've never really had crab much. I like squid. I like calamari. I've never really tried a crab sandwich, or a good one, I should say. So we'll see how it tastes. As Bibby, I'm only 19, by the way, if anybody was curious on how old I am. I'm going to be 20 in November. Bibby, I just turned 20 less than a month ago. Enjoy your teenage years, because I don't like being no longer a teenager. It feels like now I actually have to grow up, and I'm still a big, massive kid. And you know what? To me, the best days are your teenage days. So there you go. As Rob, what day is my birthday? Rob, well, I don't know if you're asking my birthday. Rob, my birthday is the 2nd of July. And Bibby, enjoy the final few months of being a teenager. And Bibby's birthday is November 24th, 2006. Bibby, that's interesting because my dad's birthday is the 21st. Not 2006, but hey. And Scott, yum, a dog with ketchup, mustard, and relish sounds so good right now. Scott, have I made you hungry? There's a ball to Andrew Vaughn of the Milwaukee Brewers, the first baseman tonight. Andrew Vaughn is he's ahead 1-0. He's batting .310 with a .391 on base, a .491 slugging, as he takes a cooled strike on the outside corner, a cutter at 90 miles an hour, and the count's back even at 1-1. Joshua, wait till I hit the 30s. Joshua, I don't even want to think about the 30s right now. And hey, Swing a Ball 4 says Insane tell Senior to join the stream. He's like 100. And hey, as the 1-1 count to Andrew Vaughn is going to be, as Roupp, he is in the windup. He fires a cooled strike on the outside corner, and that will make the count 1-2. Yoy Soy Domingo Ayala. Is it Liam or is it Leah? It's Liam, as there's a pitch outside, and that will even the count at 2-2. I gotta say, Landen Roupp, he's looking very handsome today, Landen Roupp, in his City Connect uniform, and he's looking very stylish, as Insane. I appreciate it, as that pitch is outside, and the count will be full. And show Man Harmon, a pizza with sausage and sauerkraut sounds good. Show Man Harmon. Hey, I'll write that on the list. I'll try that out. As pizza, it's both. As there's a high fly ball to centre field. That ball was crushed. It's going to be caught by Grant McCray on the warning track for out number 1. As you're all good, you're sorry, Domingo. You're getting your English confused. You're all good. So 1 out here for the fly out. As Insane, no more joking, is Liam. As there'll be 1 down for Lara. Lara, just 21 years old for the Milwaukee Brewers. As the Giants and Landen Roupp are looking to get a nice clean inning. As there's a cooled strike and a curveball down the middle. And the count's 0-2. Zim, I tell you what, I did do the thing. As it's Cheesehead there in the crowd. He's wearing a nice cheesehead. That pitch is in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1. Juice, by the way, Juice, did you change your name before the stream to Dave Fleming's Wigs or something like that, Juice? As it's a 1-1 count, there's another cheese hat there. The cheese hats have made their way to Oracle Park. As the 1-1 pitch to Lara from Landen Roupp is going to be a swing and a miss, and the count goes to 1-2. Landy, 9-1 Cubs now, really. And swing at ball 4, who would win in MLB The Show between Liam and Insane? We need this live stream. Hey, I do play at MLB The Show. I spunk Zim at that. I destroyed him. So, Insane, if you're ready for a duel, is Joshua. Not sure you'll find it in California, but you should try biscuits and sausage gravy. Joshua, If you said that to an English person that doesn't know what you mean, it sounds really weird. As the 1-2 pitch to Lara is going to be high, and that will even the count at 2-2. And Insane says, I suck at it. Well, Insane, then we'll just shake on it now, Insane. Landen Roupp at 23 pitches so far. He is looking good as the 2-2 pitch is going to be a weak ramble to the third baseman, Koss, who dives. He gets up, he rows over to Devers, who is going to make the play. Brilliant play there by Christian Koss, who's in first base there for out number 2. As Joshua, it's heaven on a plate. And I'll try it, Joshua. I can't say I've ever tried that. When I think of gravy, I do not think of sausage gravy. And when I think of biscuits, I think of a cookie. So I tell you what, I've definitely never had a cookie and gravy. As Juice testing the waters on alternative identities in the way of this community. I thought so, Juice. There's a pitch down outside, and that will make the count 1-0. And Bibby, this feels nice to talk to people from around the world or the country of the USA. It's nice to take a break from politics. Sports are my second favourite thing to talk about when I'm with friends or family. Well, I appreciate that, Bibby. As there's a called strike to Garrett Mitchell, and the count's 1-1. Hey, Bibby, this is what we love doing here as well. Sometimes the chat would have a little bit of fun with me, but talking to each other, that's always what's great. There's a comebacker to Roupp. Roupp is going to underarm throw it to Devers, who will make the catch, and the inning is over. The Giants, then, they will be coming back up. Due up in this inning will be Willie Adames, Grant McRae, and Drew Kavanagh. The Giants looking to win Game 2 of this 3-game series against the Milwaukee Brewers. As Zim says it's amazing. Hey, if you meet up with me, then we've got to try it. As Gravy, are you going to try ranch like the Brits at the World Cup? Gravy, I tried ranch when I went to America, and it's my favourite sauce. And I'm not even joking, it's my favourite sauce in the world. So I'm really jealous that we don't have it regularly here. If you go to a fast food chain, you could get it. They've actually introduced into fast food chains since the World Cup because of the reaction some ranch, but hey, you can't eat fast food every day, right? And I don't know where pizza went, Swung. It's Bibby. I mean, it's fun because of the juicy drama and excitingness, but it mainly just leads to arguments, and I don't like that one bit. I think everyone else in the chat can agree with that. Bibby, I agree. I agree with that, Bibby. And Juice, Logan Webb-Burncamp plotting his return. We'll see. And your soy Domingo Ayala, chat, does pineapple belong on pizza? Tell you what, I think it does, but I would never have it. As Juice says no. Could get a lot of stick. I know Zim doesn't like pineapple on pizza. And Insane, Logan Webb will not be able to return tomorrow because he will be working. All right, Insane. And Pizza, I'm here playing MLB The Show. All right, Pizza, let us know how you're getting on. As there's Bobby Witt Jr. on my screen right now. Speaking of Bibby Watt lover, we've got Bobby Witt Jr. And Wilson, yes, it does. Wilson, my belief is you should never limit what someone wants on their pizza. If they want pineapple, then they can have pineapple. It would never be my choice. Just like hot pepperoni would never be my choice. I would never go for hot pepperoni or pineapple on pizza. I think it's good, but I would never choose it over what I like. As Joshua, no sir, pineapple on pizza is an abomination. I know I'd be in the minority about that one. As due for the Giants will be Willie Adames. Adames will take a cool strike on the outside corner, and the count's 0-1. Willie Adames batting .226 with 18 home runs. Every time I see 18 home runs, I still think that's crazy. I can't believe he's on it. As Bibby, as someone who loves pineapple on pizza and pizza with ranch, I'm sad. There's a foul ball by Willie Adames, and the count's 0-2. I would love to try ranch instead of tomato sauce on the pizza. I feel like that'd be like so good. And Zim, hot honey pepperoni pizza is incredible. I'm not great with honey. I think it's too sweet, so that's what I'd say. I tried it with fries hot honey, and it weren't great, but it was nice in a chicken burger. As swung a ball for Insane, what are your thoughts on pineapple on pizza? As a 0-2 count, there's the cheese heads there. As he pitched to the former Milwaukee Brewer, it's going to be a swing and a miss and a fastball right down Broadway. Only surprise there is that was not a slider down and away, so that would be out number 1 for the Milwaukee Brewers pitcher there. And Logan Henderson, my God. And Insane says, I approve. As, hey, There's Grant McRae that's showing the replay of his home yesterday. I did make a prediction that I did not think he was going to get a base hit. So I got to hold my hand up and say I was wrong. There's a called, a ball high and outside. And I just want to know. And one of our favourites, Zim, in the chat, did say he was going to get a hit. So I did lose that one. And shoe, anchovies and pineapple should be forbidden on pizza. I agree. As there's a close pitch just low. And it's 2-0. McRae. He will take his walks. He's not very good at making contact with the ball. And Ron, ham, bacon, and pineapple pizza is awesome. Ron, you know what? Hawaiian style. Hey, you can never hate on it. As the 2-0, well, you can hate on it. As the 2-0 pitches outside, and it's 3-0. But no, I like pineapple, so there's no reason I dislike that. As insane. Maybe it's because you're from LA, but pineapple is good. All right, so I think we've got a fairly balanced chat. The 3-0 pitch to Grant McRae is going to be a close pitch called a ball, and the Brewers are going to challenge it, and they say no. They say no, you're too late on the challenge. Now, I think that was a strike, and the Giants will take a benefit of that, as that one will not be challenged, and that will be a 1-out walk for the San Francisco Giants, as Wilson Contreras, he tapped the helmet there a little bit too late for the umpire's liking. I don't know if it was a ball or a strike. Zim's telling me it was a ball. I don't know, though, whether it's definitively a ball. As the 0-0 pitch there is going to be a called strike, and the count's 0-1. As Hot Honey Pepperoni laps everything. Well, that's your opinion. As Ron, how are you doing? I saw you comment before the chat. As Grant McRae almost got picked off there. The count's 0-1. We'll see if Grant McRae decides to steal second base and swing a ball for. Chat, drop places. Liam needs to go when he's here in these States. Swing a ball for, yes. Now, I'm only going for 4 or 5 days, so I can't go to many places. I will say Shake Shack's my favourite fast food chain, actually, in the US. You may think that's stupid, but it was the nicest I've had there. As the 0-1 pitch to Drew Kavanagh is going to be fouled out of play, and the count will be 0-2. Anthony, that's fair enough. That's the conversation of topic today. Does pineapple belong on pizza? And you know what? Since you guys keep saying it, I'm going to actually start a poll on this one. Because I'm interested what exactly the chat thinks, as the 0-2 pitch is going to be a weak ground ball to the pitcher Henderson. Henderson over to the shortstop Pratt. Pratt over to Vaughn for out number 2 and 3. So a double play by Drew Kavanagh there. We go to the top of the third. Drew up for the Brewers will be Pratt, David Hamilton, and Bryce Terang. Not great then from Drew Kavanagh. Look, he's been playing a little bit better as of late. He's not striking out as much. Of course, the one thing about striking out, though, is that you're going to get 1 out. When you hit the ball in play, sometimes it leads to double plays. The Giants, they turned so many double plays last night. Maybe it's the Brewers' turn to flip that on them. As Spencer, hit the like and subscribe. Thank you, Spencer, as... let me get this back up. The Giants and Brewers, then, they are locked at 0-0. As let me type out this question for the chat today. Does pineapple belong on pizza? And we will see who wins. And you know what? Sometimes I feel like I should use the quiz thing a little bit more because it's quite cool. So there's the chat. We will see which team wins. I'm team yes. And Insane, tomorrow will be 5 days until the trade deadline. The stove is about to get really hot. Insane, I will just tell you as well, we will be live for the trade deadline. I've been convinced by Zim to go live for the trade deadline. So we will be live for the trade deadline. I know on Giant Sports Live, they're going live as well. So shout out to them. If you don't subscribe to them, please go and check them out. But we will be live as Gravy. If you stay in San Francisco, go to Long Bridge Pizza Sourdough Crust. Gravy, all right, we'll write that one down in my book. A little broadcast note as well about next week. This time next week, Game 2 against the Rangers, I will not be able to stream that game. That'll be the first game I've missed in a while. That's because I will be traveling on that day. So we will be back for Game 3. As Liam needs Jack in the Box tacos at 3 a.m. after getting thrown out of the 21st Amendment. God, I've never tried Jack in the Box tacos. I feel like I should. And Giants sign insane to a 5-year, $200 million contract per Jeff Passan. But Jeff Passan's full of BS. No, I'm joking. I don't hate Jeff Passan. His shoe. Got a crazy friend who puts peanut butter on his hamburger. You know what? I like peanuts. I like burgers. I've never even tried that at all. As British man, yes, that is what you can call me. And Anthony, everyone has an idea now who they want to both acquire and trade. As they do, Anthony. There's a ball to Pratt, and the count's 1-0. Let me get this Long Bridge pizza sourdough crust. All right, Long Bridge. Let me write this down. Sourdough crust. There's a cool strike on the outside corner, and the count is 1-1. Sorry. And Rob, do you like liver and onions? Rob, no. I hate onions with a passion. I also don't like liver either. So that's two things I both hate, Rob. I bet you do, though, as there's a ball outside, and the count's 2-1. As I've wrote that down, as pizza has arrived, as the 2-1 pitch is outside, and the count's 3-0. Landen Roupp in danger of walking off the lead batter here. And yeah, there we go. Let me finish off writing that. There we go. And Stones is bad for you, I says. And Bibby, just got done washing my hands from being really dry and being out of the pantry in the kitchen. There's a ball to Pratt. And what a Pratt Landen Roupp is, as that is a lead-off walk. And that will bring up David Hamilton, who's playing third base today. Well, Landen Roupp, you've got to limit the walk, so not a great job there. And the Brewers, who didn't score yesterday, will be trying to get their first run of the series this inning. As here's David Hamilton, who's batting .237. Hamilton is going to bunt the first pitch foul, and the count will be 0-1. And cauliflower pizza is so good. Who said cauliflower pizza? Oh, Shu said cauliflower crust pizza is so good, I must try. Zim says it doesn't actually taste like cauliflower, and I don't like cauliflower, so I've probably got to give that a try, as because if it doesn't taste like cauliflower, then that will be fine. As the 0-1 pitch to David Hamilton here from Landen Roupp. Roupp in the windup. He will fire another bunt attempt. This one is going to be a good bump, as Roupp will only have the throw at first, as that will be out, as the runner almost beat it, and there'll be a runner at scoring position, or in scoring position, sorry, for Milwaukee, as the number 9 hitter there, David Hamilton, bunts, and 1 out. Tell you what, this 3D game day thing is a little bit annoying me today. It keeps going black every time I click off of it. Don't know why. As insane, they barely did get him off at first. As a Juice cauliflower pizza is for hippies and nerds. Juice, I tell you what, Zim and Shu won't agree with you there. ZOO pitch is going to be a cool ball just outside, and the count's 1-0. Bibby, I'm sad someone in the chat won't let me like what I like. I tell you what, Bibby, hey. You can like what you like. Zim, he's very passionate about the things he likes. He always calls me stupid as well, because I don't like a lot of what he likes. There's a cool strike at the top of the zone, and the count's 1-1. For example, hot honey pepperoni. Not a big fan. And Joshua, cauliflower crust is good. I also make a crust from Greek yogurt and flour. Hey, I tell you what, the crust is my favourite part, so whatever's nicest, Greek yogurt and flour. That's kind of creative, Joshua. I bet that's nice. There's a ground ball foul. Bryce Durang then, he's behind 1-2. And I have no idea why Juice has that. As Rob, have I ever had a smoked brisket? Rob, I've never had a smoked brisket. I feel like that's something else I have to try. I feel like I haven't lived when you guys tell me this stuff. As a barbecue chicken, I saw someone put, there's a pitch high, and that will even the count at 2-2. I swung a ball for... he has joined the stream a little bit, Aaron, as I like Olivia. Do I like Olivia Dean? I do like Olivia Dean. I like her songs a lot. As who put barbecue chicken? There's a grand ball to Arise. Arise will fire it over to Devers for out number 2. Whoever put barbecue chicken up, She Miss Jello. Sorry, She Miss Jello. Welcome. How are you, She Miss Jello? Barbecue chicken. I do like barbecue chicken. I tell you what, you may find this a bit weird, as the runner did get to third base with 2 outs. As a kid, I did not like barbecue, but about 3 or 4 years ago, I've always liked it, and I love it now. As Man I Need is probably my favourite song by Olivia Dean as well. So 2 outs as I will close the poll. I can't see who's winning yet. The pitch is going to be low and the count's 1-0. And Zim says, nah, buffalo chicken pizza is the only exception, Spencer. What did Spencer say? Chicken doesn't belong on pizza. You guys will hate me. I love chicken on pizza. There's a pitch outside, and the count's 2-0. And Leah loves Olivia Dean. Gooner. All right, Zim. And Joshua, dude, you've got to visit the south and get some good barbecue. I tell you what, the barbecues we have here, and no, I'd love to go to a Texas barbecue. There's a cool strike on the outside corner with the curveball to Jackson Churio, and the count's 2-1. Shardal, my favourite Apex Sports Network fan. What's up, Shardal? How are you? As Spencer, runner on third. I believe I put that. And Gravy, UK needs to season their food. As the 2-1 pitch is fouled out of play, and that will leave in the count at 2-2. King Arthur is one of your favourite names, and you have a crush on Olivia Dean. She is good looking. As Shu, follow me. I just gave a thumbs up and subscribe. Shu, I will. I'll do that right now. As is it expensive to go to England? Depends what your definition of expenses it is. If you want to book plane tickets, probably about $500 or $600. There's a foul ball by Jackson Churio, and the count will remain 2-2. As I did just subscribe, Schumann, to your channel. There you go, Schumann. And Zim, with Leah for an inning, he's asking about Shardole if he wants to join as Gravy. Terry Black's barbecue if you get to Texas. Hey, Gravy, thank you for the suggestions. As the 2-2 pitch to Churio is going to be high, and it will be a full count here. And Zim says, Shardole, you're going to call the game. And hey, I says, is it, Spencer says yes. I believe that's to I's question. As Spencer, think the rate is 0.70 to 1. The pound to a dollar. As there's a line drive to right field. There's going to be a base hit, and the Brewers take the lead on the RBI single from Jackson Churio. It's 1-0 Milwaukee as they scored their first runs of the series. Nice piece of hitting there by Churio. He goes opposite field. 1-0 Brewers. And damn. I thought Landen Roupp was going to get out of the inning as Terry Black's barbecue. Right, let me write that down now. Can't keep up with the chat today. There's so many messages today that I can't keep up. As the pitch here to William Contreras, the new batter will be a ground ball. This one is softly hit to Adames. Adames will fire it over to first for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the third. The Giants are then losing 1-0. The Brewers, thanks to a Jackson Churio RBI single, take the lead. We go to the bottom of the third, 1-0. Due up for the Giants will be Christian Koss, followed by Luisa Rise and Bryce Eldridge. As, let me get no outs and no runners on. The Brewers 1 run on 3 hits. The Giants no runs on 2 hits. I tell you what, whoever scores first, it normally is a killer for me. I don't know why. I just always feel like whoever scores first is going to win the game in baseball. And hey, it's only a 1-0 lead. That's not much. We will see, though, what the Giants do here. Can they respond? As, pounds is the currency only in England. That is correct. As 101 Dalmatians is your favourite British movie. Interesting. As Terry Black's, let me write Terry Black's down. As it's all going off here. If you have not hit that like and subscribe button, please do. As Anthony. That's why you don't. Walk people off to lead the inning. And Joshua, hard 8 in Dallas, Texas, has great barbecue also. Hard 8, all right, hard 8. And Wilson, don't worry, we're gonna get some boom baseball. Hopefully the Giants do hit a few home runs. As do I like David Beckham? You know what? I have nothing against David Beckham. I never watched him as a footballer, but hey, I have nothing against him. And Spencer, they usually do, Anthony. 2 out walks and no out walks. You've got to try and avoid them. You either start the rally or as you're about to get a shutdown inning, you give them a little bit of life. As, Spencer, pound is only British. You are correct. And 80% of walks start the inning score. Really? Is it that high? No way is that high. As hard 8. Right, hard 8, Joshua says. Hard 8. Thank you, Joshua, for that suggestion. I've written that down now. As Bob, I hope so, Bob, but we always choke, Bob. I don't know. It says a few fans wearing their Giants 49ers combined jerseys. As actually, I'm going to close the poll now. And I tell you what, we look at the results of the poll. Big majority to win, of a win for pineapple on pizza. There we go. And Bob and Spencer, shut up. There's a pitch inside, and the count's 1-0. And British man, can you do 24-hour stream someday? If we ever get big enough, I can do a 24-hour stream for charity. So if you stick around, maybe one day. As we want to pitch to Koss. Is there a little bloop? This one on the infield. It will be caught by Bryce Durang at second for out number 1. Koss goes down on a bloop for out number 1. As I like golf. I don't really play crochet, but I do like golf. Apologies there, just having a drink. As, hey, Diamondbacks Pirates, 8-7, top of the 12th. What kind of game are we going there? It's Pizza. Shout out Leah. Pizza, seriously. As the pitch to Arise is going to be a cool strike on the outside corner. And the count's 0-1. I give up on England at this point. I've lost all faith that England will ever win a World Cup. Even in my lifetime, and I'm only young. I just think they always bottle it, and I don't like it. As Kyle Shanahan is blaming himself. Bob, I did see that. Hey, fair play to Kyle Shanahan. As the 0-1 pitch then to Luis Arise is going to be Logan Henderson at 46 pitches in the wind-up. A line drive to right field foul. And the count goes to 0-2. Astro Monkey, I'm doing good. How are you? Good to see you in the Giant Sports Live chat yesterday as well. Nice to hear from you. As did I ever see Paul Scholes' video of him biting his daughter's toenails? Wilson, no, and I don't want to see that. And golf courses in England are tough fairways. I was watching the other week. Golf in England's nowhere near as nice as golf in the States. As Araya is going to hit a high fly ball to left field. Churio going back, moving to his left, will make the catch for out number 2. So 2 down then for the Giants, who they are in need of some runs here. And here's Bryce Eldridge, their big first baseman slugger, who's in the DH spot today. He struck out a fastball right down the middle his last time up. As don't even get me started on the hand of God. As Shu, don't forget that sauerkraut on that pizza. Write that down. As I've never actually heard of that. That's not a UK thing. So Shu, I will write that down. There's a foul ball out of play, and it counts 0-1. And Gravy, England had it against Argentina. Just fell asleep at the end. Gravy, I don't like reminding me of that. As Exodus, what's up, Exodus? You show up when the Brewers are winning. 0-1 pitch to Bryce Eldridge is going to be a line drive ground ball to the second baseman, Turang. Turang will fire it over to first baseman, Andrew Vaughn, for out number 3. My bad. As let me write that down. Hey, I will always write down any recommendations. I won't be able to get to all of them, but in the future, if I ever go to Texas, then I will definitely check this out. As also, I would like to do visiting all 30 MLB stadiums in 30 days. I've always thought about doing that. So I've always thought, hey, when I do that, I would like to experience the culture in each state. As it's beautiful. One of my favorite national anthems is God Save the King. It's funny because I don't like the British national anthem. Maybe that I just think the American one's a lot better. As Exodus, Cubs winning 10-1. Exodus, we did have another Cubs fan in the chat. I don't know if she's still in here. As Exodus, I told you all Valencia would put on a show. You did. And you're right. As everyone's saying, what's up, Exodus? Bob, Padres are losing to the Rockies. For once, it's not the Giants losing to the Colorado Rockies. That's a nice change. As Christian Yelich will lead off the inning for the Milwaukee Brewers here. And Astro Monkey, good because we're going to sweep Milwaukee. Hopefully. And you had to, you're a British man, God Save the King. Hey, I know I'm British, but I try and not be biased. Try and be as unbiased as possible. As Exodus, hello, not your, no, you're not Astro Monkey. Exodus, I don't get that comment. So, Yelich, Vaughn, and Lara will be due up this inning. They are all 0 for 3 today. Funny, interesting fact, first time through the lineup, the Milwaukee Brewers did not strike out at all. Landen Roupp with 0 strikeouts, first time through the lineup. As look, I don't hate it. It's just not one of my favourites. As no access, you were definitely right. And hey, so we will see if the Giants can shut down the Brewers here. Landen Roupp, he's given up 1 run through 3 innings. Logan Henderson, no runs through 3 innings. And Scott, unbiased unless it comes to football. Scott, I mean, I'm biased about Brentford as there's a cool strike down the middle and the count's 0-1. But I only do it as a joke as well because, hey, they're not very good. So I like to have a little bit of banter and fun. Zai, this channel is awesome. Giants may be lost season, but this channel makes it up. I appreciate that. That really does mean a lot. There's a swing and a miss by Yelich and the count's 0-2. And Astro Monkey, of course, hey, anyone is allowed to follow their dreams, although I'm not going to get into that simp talk here. And Spencer, it's the 4th. Spencer, have I got it as the 3rd? Yeah, I've still got it on the 3rd. Sorry, Spencer. There's a pitch down and outside, and the count it goes to 1-2. Yelich, 0 for 1 today. Thank you, Spencer, for reminding me. Every time I try and go to change it for some reason makes the 3D game day black. So that's the only a little bit of issues I'm having. There's a pitch high, and the count will be even at 2-2. If you're just joining us, the Brewers took the lead in the 3rd inning via a Jackson Churio RBI single to right field. As Anthony, it's embarrassing. That's what that is. There's a foul ball, and the count will remain 2-2. Bob, in 2030, the next World Cup, I'll be 30 years old. Bob, tell you what, you're going to hit your 30s. Like Joshua was saying, watch out. As you wish Mark Maguire and Socho played. Hey, and Bickford was a pretty good goaltender. Hey, Mark Maguire, that would have been fun if we had Barry Bonds versus Mark Maguire on Jolly Good Takes in the home run derby. Boom, boom, baseball. There's Bob, Zim, don't laugh, but my dream is to be on the Bachelor. Bob, Zim's not here. He's got some friends coming over, so he's gone. And Spencer plays for the blue and white. All right, Spencer. In Everton Football Club, I think you mean. Shu, you're young, but you must like the Beatles. Shu, I do like the Beatles. Hey Jude is probably one of my favourite songs, as that they are Brentford's favourite song. As there's a pitch inside, and the count will be full. My favourite band is Oasis, if you want to know. Oasis is my favourite band. As Exeter the Reds beat the Cleveland Guardians. And Juice, earthquake alert from Gay Seville. As there's a swing and a foul ball, and the count remains full. Is it really called Gay Seville or Graceville? And it just now didn't feel it in Sonoma. As Exodus, also the Guardians have the longest World Series drought. Hey, let's see if the Guardians can win. I don't mind the Guardians. If they did win, Patrick Bailey would get a ring. Never thought I would be muttering those words. There's a foul ball again by Yelich, and the count remains full. Exodus, the Marlins beat the Phillies again in back-to-back days. Sorry there. Choking on my own speech then. As, hey, so it's a 10-2 Cubs. The Cubs, they are on fire today. As the 3-2 pitch to Yelich is going to be a swing and a miss and a high fastball for out number 1. Hey, Landon, great pitch there for the first out. We'll take it. He bounced back nicely there after 3 straight balls after getting ahead 0-2. That'll bring up Andrew Vaughan. Zai, British man, you're going to the 2030 World Cup. It's in Portugal. Dave your money now. Or save your money now. I will not be going to the World Cup. I will be going to the second biggest tournament because it's in the UK in 2 years. As there's a cool strike on the outside corner to Andrew Vaughan, a cutter at 90 miles an hour. We'll see if Ronaldo plays in the World Cup. I don't know. And Spencer says, grab some pine meat. I'm surprised, Spencer, you're not saying sit down, clown. As there's a cool strike on the outside corner, and the count's 0-2. Bob, I should go to the World Cup in Portugal, Spain. It's also in Argentina, Uruguay, and Paraguay, I think. And, hey, Exodus the Astros winning 2-1 versus the Angels. As there's a high fly ball foul, and the count remains 0-2. Ronaldo got screwed, and the Washington Nationals are beating the Blue Jays. They're 2 teams. The Nationals, they could look to buy the Toronto Blue Jays. Are they going to trade Kevin Gausman? Are they going to trade some of these players? We will see after making the World Series last year. There's a pitch outside, and the count's 1-2. And yes, Morocco too. That's the country I was forgetting. Yeah, Morocco. So 1-2 count here. Some fans, they've got their giants. Don't even know what you call them. Big hand wavy thingies. I don't know what you call them. As Exodus, that game is crazy. As he 1-2 pitches, a high fly ball to left field. Ramos and Adamas are running in. Ramos is going to make the catch for out number 2. Good catch there. He had to be on his toes because that ball came in a long way. So 2 outs. And Astro Monkey. Astro Monkey, thank you. That's definitely the word for it. And Bob, Spain already qualified because they're hosting it. That is how it works, Bob. And Champions League is a fun tournament. I would agree. Hearty, as Captain Cat, I can't even say his name. Captain Jack Sparrow got there eventually. There's a ball in the dirt, and the count's 1-0 to Lara. And Kevin De Bruyne failed me. Kevin De Bruyne, he's a little bit washed up. Scott, how does the attendance look for today's game? Interestingly, Scott, I would actually say is there's a pitch inside and it's 2-0. I would say it's not as full as yesterday, but it seems pretty full again. For a Tuesday night game against the Milwaukee Brewers, it does not seem too bad. As Wilson, you're saying I failed 6 times. And Rob, I did see that. And hey, credit where credit's due for him admitting to that. He did not have to. As Bob, next year you should stream the Kentucky Derby. Bob, I don't watch horse racing. As the 3-0 pitch to Lara from Landen Roupp is going to be a called strike, and the count goes to 3-1. Exodus, if Troy Melton can beat the O's 14-0, imagine what Scooble can do. 28-0, and Italy must qualify. Yes, they should. The 3-1 pitch is going to be a ball way outside, and that will be a 2-out walk. Well, you guys said you never want to walk the leadoff batter. I'm going to say you never want to walk. The batter with 2 outs. He did. As Wilson, I thought you were saying 6 times it took me to pronounce the Pirates of the Caribbean, Captain Jack Sparrow. No, you just mean champions of Europe. Hey, that's 6 more times than Brentford and Arsenal. As Exodus, Yankees pitcher caught a ball bare-handed. Really? There's a called strike at the knees, and the count's 0-1. Exodus, tell him to grab a cricket ball. He should be playing cricket. As Wilson, I always walk alone. No, I'm really joking. And Italy versus France, best World Cup ever. As there's a pick-up attempt, and Lara is back safely, and the count will remain 0-1. In terms of the final, I mean, Zinedine Zidane getting sent off. Italy, good team, historically good. That's your interpretation. I would actually say this past one was really, really good. 0-1 pitch to Mitchell won't happen. There is another pick-up attempt, and the count will remain 0-1. Roupp used both pick-up attempts here. As Spencer, I heard that Arsenal are going to sign who? No. Spencer, seriously. As that pitch is high, and the count's even at 1-1. I think the way you pronounce that is fucking no one. Spencer. And headbutt wild. France and Brazil don't scare you. France definitely scare me. As that final was great. As the 1-1 pitch to Garrett Mitchell is going to be low. As the runner goes, and Kavanagh won't even make a throw. And that will be a stolen base for Lara. And I tell you what, this game's kind of funny. It kind of feels like a reverse of yesterday's game. The Giants, they were running over the Brewers early on. They got behind 1-0. Right now, it's kind of feeling like a little bit of a flip. As Exodus, bro, we need England versus USA in the next World Cup. Hey, I would love England versus the USA. I would be giving it to all you guys. There's a called strike on the outside corner to even the count at 2-2. Garrett Mitchell is the batter. The Brewers with a runner in scoring position here. 2 outs, sorry. By the way, we are 4 subscribers away from 250. If you've not hit that like and subscribe button, please do. There's a foul ball and the count remains 2-2. Tell you what, my voice, my words aren't coming out clear enough as I would like today. Spencer, their fan base really thought Vinny would want to go there. So I was hoping he would, as well. I was crapping myself. I could not sit down. I was pacing around the house. The 2-2 pitch to Garrett Mitchell from Landen Roupp will be inside, and that will make the count full. It is 3-2 to Mitchell. 1-0 Brewers here in the top of the 4th. They took the lead on an RBI single from Jackson Churio. As Astro Monkey, I appreciate it. And Shoeman, Hey, yes, Shoeman, I appreciate that as well. Good to see you in the chat. Welcome as well to Jolly Good Takes. Let us know when you're listening from and who you support. As full counts most this season, Landen Roupp is only behind Dylan Seas and Michael King in that category. When will the stadium have 90,000 people? And there is a pitch, and that one is going to hit the batter, and that'll be runners at first and second. Landen Roupp hits the batter there. Hey, it was with 2 outs, but hey, what did I say? 2-out walk, now a 2 out hit by pitch, and we've got a rally here for the Brewers. That one hit him on the left knee. Don't think he's got the same injury as Casey Schmidt, which, by the way, if you're just joining us, Casey Schmidt is likely out for the season with a torn meniscus. As we're getting a mound visit here with the pitching coach. And Ron, my cards suck. They got pounded today. Ron, who are they playing, Ron? Sorry, my bad. Who are they playing? Not good. And Scott says, come on, Landen Roupp. Exactly, Scott. Come on, Landen Roupp. You are better than this. Focus. Stop throwing balls. It never leads to success. As the Giants then, they are losing 1-0. Looking to keep that lead at 1. Oh, that's the Cubs. Oh, X's, that was the Cubs against the Cardinals. It was 10-2, was it? Is it Dayton? It's Dayton. How are you doing? It's Dayton. How's your Tuesday going? Good to see you, my friend. Anthony, he's running out of gas in the 4th. Great. Anthony, I feel like that's always Landen Roupp. He's at 74 pitches right now. And Landy, let's go Cubs win. As they would say, go Cubs go. As the 0-0 pitch to Pratt is going to be outside. And the count's 1-0. And have I been to Wembley Stadium? I have been to Wembley Stadium a few times. As, hey, you're here. You're saying, hey. Sorry, you're laughing. As the 1-0 pitch to Pratt here from Landen Roupp is a called strike. And it's 1-1. The Giants then, they need to get out of this inning, just giving up the no runs and just the 1-run lead. As Ron, Cubs are a good team. Congrats, Cubs fans. Ron, the Cardinals, they're kind of in a free-fall right now. There's a swing and a miss, and the count's 1-2. Drew Kavanagh is the catcher. Pratt is the hitter. And Landy, hopefully the Giants can help out your Cubs. As Exodus, go Cubs go. Go Cubs go. Hey Chicago, what do you say? The Cubs are going to win today. Absolutely, Exodus. So it's a 1-2 count here. Landen Roupp at 77 pitches so far. He is going to be in the windup, wearing number 65. Long, flowing hair. Not as long as Noah Syndergaard, though, as the 1-2 pitch will be outside, and that will even the count at 2-2. What team is the powerhouse in the Premier League? Yeah, I would agree with that. I know Wilson and Spencer would say Liverpool as well. As a Shoe, for the 7th inning stretch, how about we all bake a pizza? Shoe, there's a bloop to right field that is going to get down for a base hit, and this one is going to be trouble as Lara is going to come around to score, and the Brewers double their lead. And this is why we say it. Don't give the Brewers a free rally with 2 outs. Pratt, what a Pratt Landen Roupp is with an RBI single. 2-0 Milwaukee. This is why you don't walk people and don't hit people by in the knee. As I'm interested to see where Scooble goes. Landy, Exodus thinks Scuba won't get traded. So, you guys can have a debate on whether Scuba will go. As we runners at the corners, 2 out, as Astro Monkey, son of a gun. As a Scott, I know, I thought as their runner goes and Kavanagh's not even going to attempt to steal, and if he runners out 2nd and 3rd, my God. I tell you what, I think about getting Landen Roupp out of this game. I would. He's not been anywhere near good enough. But Scott, no. You guys were calling it with the no out, so I thought I'd call it with the 2 outs. And hey, sadly, I'm right. The 0-1 pitch is going to be low to David Hamilton, and the count's 1-1. Brubaker is warming up in the Giants bullpen. Exodus, we will see if Scuba gets traded. I kind of like to see him go to the Brewers if he was going to get traded. As long as it's not the Dodgers, then I'm fine with wherever he goes. As the 1-1 pitch to David Hamilton is going to be high. I think count's 2-1. Can we take Landen Roupp out, please? May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? Can Landen Roupp exit the game? He's not good enough right now. And Shu, go Brewers. I've lived in Wisconsin my whole life. Do you like bratwurst? Shu, I mean, I don't really have an opinion on Bratwurst, to be honest. And you've lived in Wisconsin your whole life. That's interesting. I like Milwaukee, though. I do like the set of Milwaukee. So 3-1 count. Wakey, wakey, Tony Vitello. Can we take the guy out? The guy has no command. As Landy, really? Landy, I thought you were... Oh, yeah, because you're a Cubs fan. I got you, Landy. As the 3-1 pitch to David Hamilton will be high. And that will load the bases. My God. You've got to take this dude out of the game. Well, here comes Tony Vitello. A little bit too late. Landen Roupp at 84 pitches. He's not going to be able to get out of the 4th inning, which is a little bit of a surprise because he's been good as of late. Landen Roupp, let's see if Tony Vitello does take the ball from his hand. He does. So Landen Roup's day is done. Not good for Landen Roupp. At best, 2 innings in less than 4 innings. We will see if JT Brubaker can keep this game close. The Giants, they're losing 2-0. Bases loaded, 2 outs here. All of this came with 2 outs. It was started with a walk, then a hit by pitch, followed by a base hit. That's how we've got here. And now another walk. As Scott, not good with this crap bullpen. You're telling me, Scott. And Gravy, 86 pitch count. Gravy... So bad. And Landy, good knowledge. JT Brubaker, the former Pittsburgh Pirate. And Astro Monkey, I'm not quite sure about that one. And Spencer, 3 and 2 innings pitched, 2 earned runs. And responsible for all 3 runners on. And here comes our great bullpen. You guys know how great the Giants bullpen is. Now, Brubaker, he's not actually been too bad this season. Apologies there. What I would be saying is he is facing the top of the Giants, the top of the Brewers lineup and Bryce Turang. As Spencer, it's marvellous. And Landy, and same with the Willie former Brewer. Spencer, have some faith. Anthony, okay, JT, time to shove. JT Brubaker, he has been good as of late. In the Exodus, Cooper Pratt and Luis Lara are fast as hell. Exodus, they're annoying as hell. That's what I say. As a go BT. I tell you, it's so annoying. I don't want Bryce Turang to get a base hit. I want the Giants to get their first sweep of the season. And Insane could be one of the Brubaker's last appearance as a Giant. I think he's gone with the deadline coming up. Insane, we'll see. Bullpen, the number thing we should improve. Trade deadline, get a closer. It depends how much they have to give up. But I don't think a closer would get this team into the playoffs. As Insane, I agree with that one. As Rob, what am I drinking? Just water. I'm just drinking water today. Sometimes I'll pop open a beer or something. But today, just the water. It's a Tuesday night, so nothing special. As not the batter being a catcher, lol. As there's a line drive in the middle of that. He's going to be a base hit. And this was going to blow this game open. As 1 run comes to score. Grant McRae's throw to home plate is not going to be in time. It's 4-0 Brewers. Bryce Turang with a single, and the Giants bullpen have already given up as JT Brubaker does not look happy. All of this has come with 2 outs. My God. Unbelievable. How about you don't give away 3 base runners as Exodus, what is going on with all your teams and blowing out all the teams they're facing today? I don't get it. If he runners at first and second, and Landen Roupp is livid on the Giants sideline, and rightly so. Hey, you've got to be livid with yourself, though. It's your fault. There's a pitch low, and the count's 1-0. Shoe. If the Brewers get swept by the Giants, I'll put peanut butter on my hamburger. All right, Shoe. And Exodus, lol, Chile is a great day. And why is the driver's side driving the right side? Because it makes sense. As Scott, I agree. There's a pitch inside, and the count is even at 1-1. 4-0 Milwaukee, all with 2 outs. This team is a bunch of prats. Landen Roupp, he's given up 4 runs. It could get worse with a base hit here. And Spencer, it is a joke. Bob, the Padres manager, got kicked out. Did he, Bob? And the 1-1 pitch is going to be a gramble. This one to the second baseman, Arise. Arise will underarm scoop it to Willie Adames, who will step on second for a force out. Oh, come on. I do not like that. What are we doing? Willie Adames is laughing it up with Bryce Turang after that play. You have just conceded 3 runs. Why do you find that funny? We're losing 4-0. I don't get laughing it up like that. It's annoying me. Hey, get your ass back in the dugout and ready to hit. I'm not for that. As Bob, we need a miracle. Bob, we need a miracle already. 4-0 Brewers. Landen Roupp not with a very good day today. And Exodus, Exodus, I've got to say, what I was talking to you earlier about, I shouldn't have said that the Giants were going to win. When I say they're going to win, they lose. When I say they're going to lose, they win. And I'm a homer. Well, no, I'm not a homer, but I'm a little bit biased. So I pick the Giants more times than not. And that's probably why they're under 500. As Anthony, Craig Stanman, and Juice says Dummus, and Exodus is called good sportsmanship, and Gravy, too many free gifts. Gravy, it's like we're playing in December because they're giving out presents. I don't even think that was funny, but there you go. And Shu, Willie is an ex-brewer. Shu, I know, but you've got to act serious. Don't start laughing. You've just conceded 3 runs. I don't like it. And Anthony, San Jose up 10-4. I saw Insane did say Luis Hernandez went deep, so that's good to see. As, hey, Juicy, it's still kind of early. And what's that van that has no roof and 2 stories for tours? What, a bus? You mean a bus, And, hey, let's see if the Giants can come back. Elliot Ramos will lead off the inning, followed by Rafi Devers and Jung-Hoo Lee. And Exodus, all right, I'm going to sleep. I am giving my girl the best day of her life tomorrow. Exodus, I always feel like you say that, but enjoy your sleep. Good to see you, and good to hear from you out here today as well, Exodus. And, hey, I hope your Brewers lose, though, because I do not like the Giants losing. Although, I do like the Brewers as a team. So if there was any team it would be Milwaukee. As we are 2 likes away from 30. You have not hit that like and subscribe button, please do. As the 0-0 pitch to Ramos is outside. And the count's 1-0. Exodus, I'm only having a little bit of fun as well. So, 1-0 here to Elliot Ramos. Ramos is going to, as Henderson in the windup, take a cool strike on the outside corner, and that will leave in the count at 1-1. Ramos batting 260. He singled in the first inning. That was a bloop that fell by the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. So do we really count that as a single? I don't know, as it's 1-1, and the umpire here, what's he doing? What's going on? We're going to get a mound visit? We're going to get a mound visit here. That was a little bit weird. Don't really get that. As Juice, Vamos Ramos, Juice says. Well, you didn't put the Ramos bit, but I know what you mean. What's going on? The umpire and the catcher are meeting with the starting pitcher here. I'm a little bit confused as the Giants dugout, they do not look very happy, and so they shouldn't be. And Spencer, we do need some kind of answer here. Logan Henderson, though, he's a very good pitcher. Is Anthony, the pitch, all right, Anthony, thank you. The pitch failed. The umpire, he kind of had a weird reaction to that. It was almost like, I'm going to give you a violation here. As the 1-1 pitch to Ramos is a high fly ball to right field. That ball going back. That one is going to be caught by Lara in fair territory just before the foul line for out number 1. Ramos is down for the first time today. And Spencer, this offense has done nothing since the first inning, it feels like. Done absolutely nothing. As here's Rafi Devers. Devers hit a single in the first inning. We'll see what Devers can do. Batting 248. As Logan Henderson in the windup, he will fire the pitch down inside, and the count's 1-0. And Spencer, I know Spencer, feels like that first inning was about as good as it got for the Giants offense today so far. This game does remind me so much of yesterday's game. We will hope the Giants can come back, though. As Robert, how are you? I'm good, Robert. As there's a ball high and outside, and the count's 2-0 to Rafi Devers. Robert, how are you? How's your Tuesday going? Do you anticipate a baseball strike next year? Robert, I do expect that for maybe the first 2 months, and then I think we will get baseball. The 2-0 pitch to Devers is a line drive to right field, foul. That ball was smoked. He turned on that one, but the count will be 2-1. As an open top bus, I got you. I actually did go on one of those when I was in New York. We went on one of those. It's called the Big Bus Tour. I believe they have it in San Francisco as well. As you may not be wrong, as the 2-1 pitch to Devers is a wild hack through that fastball, and the count's 2-2. Weird section over there. They're all wearing some special hats. I don't think I've seen those hats. They're special City Connect hats. I don't recognise them. As Robert, I would like to see a salary cap. I would. And Robert Rothberg believes Casey Schmidt is coming back in September. Hey, I do like optimistic people, but it's going to be a big ask for the Giants third baseman. And if you are just joining us, yes, Casey Schmidt has hit the IL and probably out for the season with a torn meniscus. That pitch to Devers is high, and the count will be full. Brewers, they are up 4-0. They scored 3 runs in the top of the inning. As he threw to pitch to Devers here from Logan Henderson will be a ground ball. This one is going to be off the glove of the first baseman to Bryce Durang. Bryce Durang over to the pitcher at first base who dropped the ball, and that would be an infield single for Devers. My God, it was a tough play, but it was a play that could have been made. It was a ground ball. It went off Ford's glove to the second baseman, Bryce Durang, in the grass, and then he throws it over to the pitcher at first base who is standing there in time. They're actually going to rule that one an E1. Devers then reaches first base as the ball was just flat out dropped out of the glove of Henderson. The Giants catch a huge break there. Can they take advantage? As Juice Devil would like good in those powder blue KC unis or any other franchise. Juice, you are correct. As I agree with that, as there's a cooled strike at the bottom of the zone to Jung-Hoo Lee. And Robert, there's no need to rush Casey or Chapman. Robert, I agree. And Zim, Spencer is an error, not hit. Why you say hit? Zim, I thought that should have been a hit. That went off the first baseman's glove into the outfield. I thought it was a tough play. 0-1 pitch to Lee is high. And the count's even at 1-1. Yes, Bob, it is a throwing error. And Shu, do you think Jacob Mizorowski will get the Cy Young? Yeah. I think the Miz will definitely win the Cy Young, as he is the most optimistic, as the 1-1 pitch to Jung-Hoo Lee is going to be a swing and a miss, and the count will be 1-2. Lee is over 1 today. He's making the first start since Saturday after he got a little bit banged up. Good to see Jung-Hoo Lee back in the lineup. Again, we're 1 like away from 30. If you've not hit that like and subscribe button as well, please do. As Spencer may change it, we'll see, for 2 M's in LA. So, it's 1-2 to Jung-Hoo Lee, the hooligan. Lee will swing and miss at a fastball right down the middle. Very, very rare from Jung-Hoo Lee for out number 2. You don't often see him swing and miss at a pitch down the middle, so that does surprise me for the second out. And, hey, Anthony says there's a difference between optimism and delusion. And Robert, next season the Giants will contend. Posey won't tolerate another season like this. Robert, he won't tolerate it. Will he go rebuild or will he go aggressive? We will see. As Anthony, I did read that one out. There is a wild swing and miss by Willie Adames. And the count's 0-1. And Robert Rothberg, why not this team, lol? We can win 10 in a row, right, Robert? If the Red Sox can do it, we can certainly do it. Will we do it? That's another question, as is 0-1 to Willie Adames. Henderson in the windup. He will fire down inside. That ball gets away from the catcher, and that will let Rafi Devers get to second base. And the Giants will have a runner in scoring position for the first time since the top of the first. And Juice, Jung-Hoo Lee and Aldridge started cooling down around the same time. Yeah, Juice, you're right. That's a good observation. You're spot on there. As that ball, that was a wild pitch. Contreras, a little bit lazily, though, did put his glove down. If he was more ready on that one, maybe he would have stopped it. As the 1-1 pitch to Adames is going to be a ground ball foul. And the count will go to 1-2. Adames, he's 0-1 today. I don't know. He should have hit that pitch. That was right down the middle. And Posey might step down because he's bad at the job. I agree. I think he won't get fired. If he does go, I believe it will be because he steps down. As Anthony, Giants came into this game 6th worst record in MLB. It's time to acknowledge that and be realistic. There's a high fly ball foul. Is it going to be caught in foul territory though? No. And the count will remain 1-2. Yeah, Robert. Sorry, yeah, Anthony, I agree with that. Gotta say, gotta stay realistic with a little bit of positivity. As Robert, I don't know, Robert. I think he would want to make the franchise the best that it could be. If he feels like he can't do that, then maybe he would. Zai, a full season with Bryce Eldridge, would hit 30 homers. We'll see. He's striking out a little bit too much right now. And Pizza, Spencer better than my New York Jets. So 1 and 2 to Willie Adames. Logan Henderson at 67 pitches right now. The 1-2 pitch to Adames is going to be a high pop-up on the infield. Pratt, the shortstop, he's waving everybody off. He is going to make the catch for out number 3. We go to the top of the 5th. Due up for the Brewers will be Contreras, Yelich, and Vaughn. The Giants then do not score there. Kind of feels like the Brewers, they're going to shut down the Giants after the Giants did it to the Brewers yesterday. And Posey stepping down is positive for a real GM dealing with this mess. And top of the 5th, no runs for the Giants. This is what they do. They play a good game yesterday, then they come back and they crap the bed today. And Robert Posey has an extremely knowledgeable baseball mind. Robert, but great players don't always make great GMs. We will see. So far, not good. That's why I say that. It's Pizza. The Giants are better than the Jets. Pizza, they are better than the Jets. I think most teams are better than the New York Jets. As a Juice, third score. Juice, you want to score right after they score. The Giants couldn't, though. And it's 4-0. And Robert Rothberg, there's plenty of smart, experienced GMs out there. We will see what the Brewers do in this inning. Contreras, he's 0 for 2 today. William Contreras not having a very good series. And Spencer, we can look forward to yet another meal mouth letter from wife Beta Bear saying we will be better next year like last year and the year before that and the year before that. Spencer goes along with Willie Adames and Matt Chapman was saying it as well. As everyone, base will have great minds too. I tell you what, I actually think I know a lot about baseball. Sometimes you guys correct me and I'm an idiot. But I feel like I know a pretty good amount. The one thing I'm really not good on is balks. I don't understand them too well. As Juice, you're not a fan of Larry Bear either. Don't blame me, Juice. And Robert, I'm sure Posey realizes the mistakes he made. Robert wants to tell me, though, he won't do them again, right? And Anthony, right, signing Adames Chapman and putting together this ass of a pitching staff was brilliant. Not good enough, Anthony. And Spencer, I couldn't stand him when the Giants were... Sorry, I'm there. My bad. I couldn't stand him when the Giants were at Candlestick. And Rob, I have a great baseball mind. Rob, yeah, you do, Rob. So does Spencer and Zim and Scott Wilson. You know what? I'm not going to single anyone out. There's a cool strike on the outside corner, and the count's even at 1-1. And Shu, Wild Bill has been in a mini slump. Hey, you're not wrong. And Rob, I says everyone or puts bad hands. I don't really get what you mean, to be honest. There's a ball to Contreras and the count's 2-1. Pizza and you. Yeah, sorry, Pizza. I stopped. I didn't want to say loads of people then, because then I would probably forget someone and I feel bad. There's a ground ball foul and the count will be 2-2. JT Brubaker is the current pitcher for the Giants. The Giants losing 4-0. Bob, who is Logan Webb facing tomorrow? Bob, tomorrow for the Brewers will be Shane Drohan, who's 5-4 with a 3.51 ERA. As we get a timeout by William Contreras, the count is 2-2. And if Buster Posey realizes his mistakes and bounces back, then hey, maybe he is a good GM. But right now, the sample size would suggest he's not. It's the 2-2 pitch to Contreras by Brubaker. Is a line drive to right field. That ball's carrying. Lee going back on the one track. That ball is going to be off the top of the wall. It gets over Lee's head. And this one could be trouble. Contreras, he is going to go for 3 as he throws to third base. Is going to be way wide. Koss will field it. It's a lead-off triple for Contreras. The Brewers looking to blow out the Giants here as that one got over Jung-Hoo Lee's head. So a lead-off triple. And Robert Rothberg, that's negative, lol. As why can't the players be productive? The players should be held accountable. And Ken, what's up, Ken? Ken, the game's not so good, but the stream's going well. So many amazing people in the stream. As for the game, it's more misery for the Giants this season. Not good enough today. As there's Contreras. He goes down sliding. He didn't need to because the throw was not very good. Shardo, you're not going to be opening up anyone's show, I'm afraid, as there is a pitch low. And, Wild Bill just came out of the mini slump. There we go. That's the funny thing with baseball, is the commentator's curse. That time, it was good, though. It's dilated. Liam, what did I mention at the end of yesterday's stream? Dilated. Oh, God. Dilated. You're going to have to remind me. I apologise. As the 1-0 pitch is going to be a close pitch high to Yelich. And the count's 2-0. The Giants are looking like they are going to surrender another run here. As Shadow, Giants, okay. And Anthony Lee with a miscue. Yep, he played that ball wrong. He let it bounce over his head. As I agree with that one. The 2-0 pitch to Yelich is going to be a ground ball to Brubaker. Brubaker, he will look at third, then throw it over to Devers, and Devers will get the out at first base for out number 1. So 1 out. As, sorry, I've just realised I've not had the 3D game day on. And, dilated, the Brewers travel Sunday to San Francisco Monday. So you said expect them to bounce back today, dilated. Hey, and Shardo likes coming to open up everyone's show channel. He does. And Robert, would you give Posey a chance to redeem himself? Robert, I give him 1 more year. He is doing a good job with the farm system, so I do have to give him credit for that. But apart from that, it's not been great from Buster Posey. As there's a pitch in there for a strike, and the count's 0-1 to Andrew Vaughn. The Brewers will look to try and drive in this run if they can. The 0-1 pitch, Brubaker in the windup is a swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. This team is putrid. It can be a tough watch, which is why I love talking to you guys. And dilated, it was a 50% effort day for the Brewers Monday. Exactly. Now we're seeing the real Brewers and the real good team, the 66-40 team, as Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I've read that before. I do like it. I'm not a big reader, but I have read that before. It's Ken, at least Luis Hernandez. Exactly, Ken. And Juice, I don't think Posey should be involved in drafting our major signings. Juice, I don't think Manasian should be either. There's a pitch way outside in the dirt. Good job there by Kavanagh, not letting that ball get by him. And the count's 1-2. And me too, love talking to you. I love talking to you as well. Although I can't figure out who you are. And that's my bad. I should know who you are. As Robert, I was pro the Devers trade. I tell you what, it's funny. As the 1-2 pitch to Andrew Vaughn is going to be down outside. And that'll leave the count at 2-2. I was actually on my exercise bike, which I normally do quite late before the baseball games, because I like doing it in the night when it's cold, and I normally watch one of the early games while I'm doing it. And then while I'm on the bike, I just check my phone, and it says Giants traded for Rafi Devers, and I thought, oh my god, I've got to go and tell the rest of my family. As that ball hit Andrew Vaughn, and that will be another hit by pitch from the Giants today, and that will put runners at first and third. God, and will the Giants challenge it? Vitello, he's waiting for the call. No. Too many free passes for the Giants today, I'm afraid. Too many free passes. But no, I thought, oh my god, that's what I'm talking about. Buster Posey, I like the aggressiveness. Now I'm like, God, why did we call him? As did the Angels GM die? He definitely didn't die. He just got fired, Perry Manasian. Be kind of typical of the Giants if they did sign him. As there's a ball inside to Lara, and the count's 1-0. Spencer, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Spencer, not a good day today from the Giants pitching staff. Too many free passes. Lara, he walked last time up. As the 1-0 pitch to him is a foul ball, and the count's even at 1-1. If you're just joining us, the Giants, they are losing 4-0. The Brewers, they are looking to add on. The Brewers, they scored 1 in the 3rd inning, a Trurio RBI single to right field. They then scored 3 in the 4th. Bryce Durang with a bases loaded hit, scoring 2. And it was also Pratt with an RBI single, as that pitch is down and outside, and the count's 2-1. And Pizza, whoever had bets on the 1.5 hit by pitches for the Giants game, are probably millionaires. I know. And my friend came in the room. He said, "Are you Australian?" I am definitely not Australian. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. As the 2-1 pitch to Lara is inside, and it's 3-1. Can we throw a strike, please? My God, too many balls today. This is not good enough. Astro Monkey. Comeback's definitely not coming on. As Robert, I know you're still young, but you have the most energy on YouTube. Robert, I appreciate it. I try and stay as entertaining as I can. As there's a grab ball. This one could be too beautiful. Diamond stop there by Rise. As what is Adamas doing? Oh, a run scores 5-0. Willie Adamas. That was a great diving stop by Rise, who backhanded it and then threw it to Adamas. Adamas didn't even throw over to first base, and it's 5-0 Brewers. Let me look at the replay here. So, a great stop. I thought for sure they would have turned 2. Oh, Adamas bobbled the ball in the exchange. Come on, Willie Adamas. Oh, Adamas bobbled the ball, and that cost the Giants a run there. Gotta be better than that, Willie. You've got to be better. Not showing your former team how to do it on defense. As here is going to be Garrett Mitchell. Garrett Mitchell, he will take a ball, and the count's 1-0. But Robert, as long as I'm entertaining you, that's the most important thing. I try and bring as much energy as possible. There's a swing and a miss, and it counts 1-1. Because Giants baseball, they're 15, 16 games under. Hey, why don't I lighten up the mood? Hey, if we can all watch the game together, it's quite entertaining. You can express your opinions. I can call the game. There's a ball low, and the runner is going to go. As the throw is going to be a strike to second base. Adamas makes the tag to end the inning. So Lara is thrown out, but the Brewers add on to their lead with one more run. The Giants, they've got to start scoring quick if this game is not already over. Due up in the inning will be Grant McRae, Drew Kavanagh, and Christian Koss. And Anthony, $180 million for a bench infielder, lol. Anthony, who would you rather have? Would you rather have, God, what's his name? Why can't I forget his name? I'm forgetting his name now. Damn it. Damn it. Why can't I remember his name? Nick Ahmed. Would you rather Nick Ahmed or Willie Adamas? Let me know in the chat. We got there eventually. For some reason, I couldn't think of his name then. Yeah, let us know. By the way, if you've not hit that like and subscribe button, please do. We're at 32 likes. As Astro Monkey, we are halfway home. Robert, do you have passion for any other sport? Robert, I'm a sports junkie, Robert. I like cricket, I like soccer, I like American football, I like ice hockey, I like baseball, and I like basketball as well. I watch the F1 races as well. I love tennis. When the majors in tennis are on, I watch tennis. I watch all the majors in golf. Basically, apart from UFC and horse racing and IndyCar, that sort of stuff, they're the I will watch any other sport really. And Gravy, Adamas sucks, but gives you 30 homers. Gravy, I mean, the 30 homers, they mean nothing to me. And Ball City Miller, can you stream the MLB show kicking Zim Zim's ass? Ball City Miller, it's already happened, so unless we did it on repeat, as Anthony, Nick Ahmed is better and would be far cheaper. Anthony, that's the point we've got to, and he was 36 and batting 230. As Spencer, I see you hot 46. I think it was last night, Liam. Think that is the record, no? Spencer, we got up to 120 the other day. That's our record, Spencer. As Robert, I appreciate that, Robert. I try my best. I want to provide entertainment. I stay up till, it's 4 a.m. right now. I stay up watching baseball. I want you guys to have baseball and have fun watching baseball. It makes it fun for me. It makes it fun for you. And together, I think we're building something really special as our Gravy. He's a lot cheaper, though, as the pitch to Grant McRae is going to be a chord strike down the middle, and the count's 0-1. Remember when Logan Henderson threw 35 pitches in the first inning? He's thrown 35 pitches the next 3 innings. Crazy. As the 0-1 pitch to Grant McRae here is going to be low. And now leaving the count at 1-1. The Giants then, they are losing 5-0. They have got to get scoring. As Wilson, Slick Nick did also suck. Exactly. And Basil, why are you so random? As he 1-1 pitch there, is inside, and it called a strike, and the count was 1-2. And Shu, Willie was always at bat for the Brewers. He could come through when you needed it. Shu, man, that's what I thought we were getting as well. I thought we were getting a clutch hitter. He's been far from it this season. And Spencer, the Dodgers tied it. Well, LA can go and do one, Spencer. If you don't know what that means, I apologise. It's a British phrase. I apologise. As the 1-2 pitch to McRae is high, and that will even the count at 2-2. Grant McRae, he got his first base hit yesterday. Well, that's the only base hit he's got still. And Wilson is a total shell of that player. It's sad. Yep, he is. And Crochet is fun. You play it. No, I don't, as there's a ball in the dirt, and it's 3-2 to Grant McRae. And I tell you what, Giants, they need a base runner here. Got to get some free runners via the walk here if the Giants are going to come back. If you're Logan Henderson, do not give up a leadoff walk. The big pitch, the 3-2 pitch, is a swing and a miss and a high fastball. That was ball 4, but Grant McRae chases for the 5th strikeout. That was the pitch. I've just never I've never thought about playing it. To be honest, I've never thought about playing it. That's why. I'm guessing it's a ton of fun though. And Robert, I'm actually 75 years old and reside in the East Coast since 1962. I've been an avid Giants fan. Robert, I remember you from the Nordcast Sports Network days, really early on. There's a swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Robert, I don't know if you remember me going on there really early, ages ago, but I did. As Scott says, seriously, potential comeback feels grim. I agree. And Juice says crayfish. I says, Robert Ruffberg, you're 75 years young. Hey, I fish. That's a good way to look at it, as it's 1-on-1 here to Drew Kavanagh. Bob, that was a ball. Bob, that was a ball. And where in the East Coast, Robert, do you live? As there's a pitch high and outside, and the count's 2-1. Drew Kavanagh, he's 0-for-1 today. He hit into a double play, a 1-6-3 double play. His last time up. As the 2-1 pitch is going to be outside, and it will be 3-1. So, Logan Henderson, his command is a little bit more shaky this inning. I've got to say that. So maybe he needs to get the bullpen ready, Pat Murphy, the Brewers manager. Robert Ruffberg, what was Willie Mays like? Did you meet him? As the 3-1 pitch to Kavanagh is high and outside, and that will be a walk, and not what you want to see if you're a Brewers fan. Not a smart idea giving up a walk in this situation, but they did. It will be runners at first, 1 out here. I'm Liam. This is Jolly Good Takes. If you've not hit that like and subscribe button, please do. That'd be much appreciated. I believe we are 4 away from 200, 3 away from 250. So thank you guys, as the moon is rising, the sun is setting over the Bay Area. Although where I'm streaming this game, in about an hour, right now it's dark outside. In about an hour, it will be bright. It will be light, because it's 4:30 in the morning. As Bob, when the Giants do hit a home run, I will do the adios pelota call. You asked me yesterday. As his Koss, the pitch to Christian Koss will be a big swing and a miss, and the count's 0-1. And Wilson, why does the dang MLB app keep going black? Wilson, I don't know, Wilson. It doesn't make sense to me. I apologise that it keeps going black. As Rob, it is an early game tomorrow. Although it's still late for me. The 0-1 pitch to Christian Koss is going to be a swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. And Schumann, Henderson is at 80 pitches. Schumann, I think if you get through this inning pretty quick, then I could see him coming back out for the 6th inning. But it's going to be close. Yep, 8 p.m. Start time for me, I believe. 8:45 start time. As the 0-2 pitch is high, and it's 1-2. I know, Scott. The 3D game day does have a lot to be desired. Hey, I put it on there. You know what? Sometimes it provides some funny moments. So they're always fun. The 1-2 pitch to Christian Koss, who's over 1 today, is going to be Logan Henderson in the 1-up. He fires a swing and a miss and a high fastball for out number 2. So 2 down. Koss then. Guys, we're going to have to see a lot more of Christian Koss coming up, because Casey Schmidt is out for the season. Don't know if I want to see that. As Robert, I've seen Mays play in person every season in New York. He was a great all-around player. Mays had no weaknesses. Robert, do you think Mays was the greatest player of all time? There's a question. As there's a cool strike to Luis Ariz on the outside corner, and the count's 0-1. And Spencer, we ain't doing nothing. Spencer, how about we hit a bloody home run here and get this going to a 3-run game? As the 0-1 pitch to Luis Ariz is going to be a weak ground ball to the shortstop, Pratt. Pratt will fire it over to the first baseman, Vaughn. Vaughn is going to make the catch for out number 3. Zim says it's the end of the 6th. End of the 5th. We go to the top of the 6th. It is 5-0 Brewers. I tell you what, this is worse than yesterday. As Barry Bonds is the greatest of all time, and you miss Mauricio Dubon. I don't think Mauricio Dubon misses the Giants, though, that's for sure. It's insane. Nice of you to make an appearance on your burner account. Eric Miller Bulls insane. And Robert Rothberg, in my candid opinion, Barry Bonds was the greatest player I have ever witnessed. I mean, how can you not think it's Barry Bonds, really? I mean, the dude was, at the peak of his powers, the dude was insane. What do you think about the Barry Bonds versus Shohei Ohtani debate? Also, if you're not a Giants fan like Scott, I'm interested, Scott. Who do you think's better, Barry Bonds or Shohei Ohtani? Me and the rest of the chat, we're going to go Barry Bonds because we're biased. But, Scott, I'd like to know what you here think. And also, our Brewers fans in the chat as well. Let us know what you think because I am interested whether that is... well, I can't remember our Brewers fans' name. I apologise. My bad. And Scott, that dude was also a cheater, lol. Scott, we don't talk about that, though. Everyone in that era cheated. And Pizza, yeah, Aaron Judge. Pizza, you can't say Aaron Judge. Come on. And Davey, Barry Bonds was on steroids. Davey, welcome to Jolly Good Takes. I've not seen you before. Davey, let us know where you're from and who you support. Barry Bonds was on steroids. Hence, he's not in the Hall of Fame, which is what we would like to see. Well, in my opinion. He was a former Brewer Giant, Dubon. He was now on the Atlanta Braves, having a good year over there. As Robert, I can imagine. And Scott says, well, I don't know if Scott was talking about Barry Bonds. I think we think Ohtani also cheated as well. And Robert Spencer, I did say it was Bonds. He did. And Bob, you're not Spain cheated in the World Cup final. You know, what do you mean Spain cheated? Come on, Spain cheated. Yes, Schumann. Yesterday the Brewers plane was held up for hours. They added the jet lag. What a difference today. Schumann. Yeah, I mean, seriously. And you've been a Brewers fan since 1978. All right, Dave, that's great to hear. Welcome to Jolly Good Takes. Glad you could join me. The Brewers, they're trouncing my San Francisco Giants. It's kind of embarrassing right now. As the count to Garrett Mitchell is 1-0. Hey, Davey, or Dave, probably Dave. Not Davey. As the 1-0 pitch is a line drive. This one is going to be a base hit as it gets past Willie Adames. Adames is not having a good game defensively. A single to lead off the inning for Garrett Mitchell. But Dave, no, since the Giants aren't going to make the playoffs, I hope they make the World Series. Scott, if it's not them, I hope your Phillies make the World Series. But as long as you guys beat the Dodgers for me, that would be nice. As here's Cooper Pratt. Pratt is 1 for 1 today with a walk, an RBI single, 2 runs, and a stolen base. As I appreciate that, Davey. I try and stay as energetic as possible. I want to make the game as enjoyable for our viewers. As that pitch is low, and the count's 1-0. And Robert, my favourite player of all time was the Dominican dandy Juan Marichal. I also loved Willie McCovey. There you go, Robert. You've seen a lot more players than I have, so I can't comment really on that. But, hey, that's pretty cool. As, yeah, Spencer says, Wilson says welcome. And Di says, Robert Rothberg, I bet you met Babe Ruth too. There's a bloop to centre field. That one is going to be caught by the centre fielder. And that one will be thrown to first, not in time. So they'll only get 1 out as Grant McRae makes the catch. So 1 down, a runner at first. If you have not hit that like and subscribe button, my name's Liam. We stream games every single day. We will be doing basketball, football, NFL, well, that is football, NBA, and MLB. We'll be doing all 4 major sports. As I says, British man quiz time. Who's the greatest British baseball player of all time? As there's a bunt attempt by Hamilton. The bunt attempt is pulled back, and the runner will remain at first. The count's 1-0. As Sam, what's up, Sam? How are you, Sam? Our Pirates fan, good to see you. I don't know. Has there ever been a British player? I always say Harry Ford, even though he's not British. As the 1-0 pitch to Hamilton is going to be a... Well, that was definitely a strike called a ball, as that was not well framed by the catcher Drew Kavanagh, and the count's 2-0. Insane. Bob Harrison is injured. They are not going to face him. Oh, sorry, Bob. Yeah, Carl Harrison's on the IL. And Liam, you like Gordon? Oh, I love Gordon Ramsay. I think he's hilarious. As there's a cool strike at the bottom of the zone. And the count's 2-1. If you're just joining, JT Brubaker is the pitcher right now. As, yeah. Sam, I like how you put good morning as well. It's 4:30 in the morning, Sam. Getting very late. As Pizza says, Leah. Insane says Bob Harrison is injured, and I do like Gordon Ramsay. Insane. The Brewers are trying to bring back Freddie Peralta, I heard. Hey, the Brewers probably know what's wrong with him, and they could fix it. It's the 2-1 pitch to David Hamilton, the number 9 hitter on the Brewers, is going to be a cool strike at the top of the zone, and the count's even at 2-2. And he does it for the camera's eye, and I like it because it's quite funny. And Insane, I read that one out. There is John Miller. I did not realise they had John Miller on a circle there on a board. As there's a high pitch, way high, a 4-seam fastball at 92, and the count is full. And did they? Sam says, Liam, my Pirates are down 6-0. Came back in the 8th, tied it, lost 7-6 to the Snakes after 12. Sam, I believe. Sam, it's almost like just don't come back, just lose. Then you get your hopes up. As there's a line drive to right field, that one is going to be to Arise. Arise is going to fire it over to Devers for out number 2. The runner, Garrett Mitchell, does get to second, though, and it will be a runner in scoring position. 2 outs here. We are in the top of the 6th inning. 5-0 Milwaukee. And Sam, you are to Gordon Ramsay show. Sam, I mean, Hell's Kitchen, or what's the one where I've got the name of it? The one when he goes around in America and changes restaurants. Kitchen Nightmares, I think that's called. There's a cool strike in its own one. I love that show, although I haven't watched it in a while, as it's 0-1 to Bryce Terang. In my opinion, Bryce Terang's had the biggest hit of this game, and a 2 RBI single with the bases loaded in the top of the 4th. That broke the game open, as there's a cool strike, and the count's quickly 0-2. And Robert, Liam, please look up Juan Marichal. Robert, I do know Juan Marichal. He pitched 60 innings in one game and threw 227 pitches. The Giants win the game 1-0. Mays homered in the bottom of the 16th. The year was 1963. Robert, you barely see players go half of that nowadays. And Sam, MasterChef Kitchen Nightmares and 24 Hours to Hell, I'm back. It is good, Sam. I do like MasterChef as well. There's a swing and a foul ball by Bryce Terang, and the count will remain 0-2. And Bob, I'm watching this show called Beat Shazam. Bob, I've never heard of it. And Rob, I watch those shows. Rob, we got a good sense of TV. As greatest British Star Wars character is. Well, I'll tell you what, Darth Vader is my favourite. 0-2 pitch to Bryce Terang is going to be caught drive through on the outside corner. The umpire will ring him up, and that will end the inning. That's what I'd say. I'd say Darth Vader is always my favourite character. I obviously like Han Solo as well. So, Brubaker then gets out the inning, giving up no runs. We go to the bottom of the 6th. And Sam, no, I don't even know who Joe Bastinch is. Let me search him up. I might recognise him by his picture. But from his name, I don't actually recognise him. There's Robert Rothberg. Spencer, it was because of Sandy Koufax. And in my era, they pitched every 4th day. Hey, I think soon we're going to get them pitching every 6th day, as teams want to rest these arms as they throw harder and harder. Due up for the Giants in this inning will be Christian Koss, Bryce Eldridge, followed by Elliot Ramos and Rafi Devers. As I know Harrison Ford's American, but he is one of my favourite characters in the Star Wars films. As Wilson, exactly, and Schumann, put your giant pizza in the oven with sauerkraut. And let me just, Sam, let me search this dude up, because I want to make sure I definitely have not seen him. Oh, okay, I know the guy, Sam. He's the MasterChef judge. I didn't know that was his name, because I don't know names of people. But I do I actually like him, although it does annoy me sometimes. But the bald dude, I do like him, Sam, on MasterChef. I like all the judges on MasterChef. Gordon Ramsay is my favourite, though. I know you've got the other guy in the Hawaiian shirt normally as well. And I apologise, I was just naming characters. I mean, I don't know who plays Anakin and Darth Vader if they're British, but that's who I'd pick. As Astro Monkey, Count Dooku was right. Tell you what, Astro Monkey, Count Dooku, I did not like. I was scared of him as a young child. And Pizza says W Pizza. So, and Deuce says Han Solo fist bump. Can the Giants get on the board today for the first time? They won game 1 3-0. The Brewers are winning game 2 5-0. as the pitch to Bryce Eldridge is going to be outside, and the count is 1-0. Eldridge, he has not got a base hit today. He is really struggling, sadly, as the 1-0 pitch to Bryce Eldridge is going to be a line drive foul, and that will even the count back at 1-1. And Pizza, can we get a competitive game? Pizza, please. And Wilson, General Grievous was the man. And Spencer, him and Gibson. And Robert, Liam, if Marischal, Gibson, Seaver, Carlton ever pitched 6 innings every 5th day, it would be like an off day. Crazy. As the 1-1 pitch to Eldridge is fouled out of play again. And the count would be 1-2. And the Sith is good evil. Tell you what, I like Darth Vader because I think he had a good heart. But I also just like his suit. I always thought I always wanted to wear his suit as a kid. So 1-2 to Bryce Eldridge. Eldridge 0-2 today as the pitch is going to be foul out of play. And the count will remain 1-2. Insane. Usually the Giants do have a lot of competitive games, but most of the time they lose them. Insane. You are right. Most of the time it's either tied or a 1-run game going to the bullpens. And then it's night-night. The 1-2 pitch to Bryce Eldridge from Logan Henderson is going to be a high fly ball down the third base line. That ball is going to be in the crowd. And the count remains 1-2. Pizza. Boom, boom, baseball for good luck. Pizza. I feel like it would reverse the luck. And Robert, Liam, can I guess how many complete games they had years ago? What, a season or one individual pitcher? Give me some context as... Yeah, Sam, I did, when I searched it up, it did correct it to me. But you're all good, Sam. And Wilson, I can't remember. As the 1-2 pitch is a swing and a miss by Bryce Eldridge. And that'll be out number 1. Bryce, man, he is really struggling as of late. And Astro Monkey, you should check out Star Wars, the older Republic mini-movies. Astro Monkey, I've never watched those. Also, what's everyone's favourite Star Wars movie, if you like Star Wars, by the way? My favourite would be A New Hope. That'd be my favourite. So, one out here for the Giants. Here's Elliot Ramos. Ramos is going to take a cool strike at the knees. And the count's 0-1. Logan Henderson then looking to get through 6 innings at 92 pitches. And Robert, the starting pitchers had around 25 complete games. Robert, 25? I would never have guessed that. I said if there's, 38 starts, there's a ground ball up the middle from Ramos. This one is going to go to Tarang. Tarang is going to fire it over to Andrew Vaughan for out number 2. I'm guessing 38 starts if they pitched every 4th day. Or maybe 40. That's crazy. That's crazy. Now you'd be lucky to see a pitcher get 1. Crazy, crazy difference in 60 years, really. As the Giants, they have got to get moving here. Spencer, they are going down with a whimper. And Bryce is hit. Yep, Rob. I have no worries about Bryce Eldridge, though. And Wilson, Rogue One for me, or Empire Strikes Back. Empire Strikes Back is a classic. Do I like James Corden? I love James Corden. I think he's hilarious. I love Carpool Karaoke. As we are getting a pitcher change here. We are getting a pitcher change. Logan Henderson's day's done. He went 5 2/3 innings, gave up no runs, 2 hits, and also we hit 40 likes. So shout out everybody that hit that like button. Astro, my favourite Star Wars movie is Return of the Jedi. Insane. Take him out. Insane. You know why? Because Murphy, he's proactive, not reactive. And that's good managing. You know what? I don't know why he was looking good to me. But they must have seen something, or he's on a pitch count, and they got him out of there as quick as they could. As Bob even says, wow, Bob is called good managing. He's a good manager, Bob. You know what? If I ever say good, I am being sarcastic. As Sam, the first time I properly got into baseball would have been 2019. That's the first year I properly watched. The first memory I've got is 2014 World Series Game 7. As Schumann, you deserve it. You're fantastic. Schumann, the chat's fantastic. I mean, I'm only Liam. I'm only a boy that's watching the Giants play. you guys are making this show what it is. As Spencer says, Pad's tied it up, and Ken says, Liam, I know I'm late to the convo, but I was wondering if you have an American college you like. I'm a huge fan of Oregon as a whole. All the spots in college, I root for the Ducks. Most of my fam. I tell you what, if I had to pick a team, as they're just showing Cam Schlittler there. If I had to pick a team, I would pick the Florida Gators. If I had to pick a college, I like Stanford, but their football team's not very good. So I picked the Florida Gators. Also, they're on the East Coast. Also, what I would say is I kind of like, I always pick the underdog. Come playoff time, I always think, I look at all the teams and I go, which team do I want to win? And then I just root for them. As Ken, you actually attended high school there as well. Interesting. I tell you what, Oregon, the Oregon Ducks, Justin Herbert, right? Justin Herbert, I mean, he's good Oregon Duck. There's a ball out of silence, want to know. As you play fancy. Do I play fancy football? Do I ever? There's a pitch up and in to Devers, and it counts 2-0. I'm a huge fantasy football fan. Wilson, yeah, anybody but USC as well. No, I'm a they fired Billy Nakin or whatever his name was. And I tell you what, I'm addicted to fantasy football. The 2-0 pitch to Rafi Devers is going to be a cool strike at the top of the zone. And the count will be 2-1. And we're one shy of 250. Amazing. If you've not hit that subscribe button, please do. If you get us 250, as Ken says. And Bob Texas for Arch Manning. As there's a cool strike, and it will even the count at 2-2. Astro, keep an eye on UC Berkeley Bears for this year. They're going to be good with Tosh Lupoi. All right, and I've never heard of him, but I'm always open to listen. As Devers is going to swing and foul that pitch off, and the count will remain 2-2. And I am big into fantasy soccer, absolutely. And insane, what's good for Cal being 6-6, lol. And hey, I tell you what, the Gators, they need to get their act together. And Ken, could be fun to do a Giants fan fantasy football league. Ken, we are going to do that. And we're talking about American football. I've wrote a few names in the book as Devers will foul that pitch off again. And the count remains 2-2. The new pitcher, by the way, for the Milwaukee Brewers, this is my bad, is Aaron Ashby. And Robert, I am currently at college. Yes, you are right. And Ken, let me know if you want to be in it and I can write you down. As insane, I dominate fantasy football PPR. As there's a check swing at a slider way outside. Devers did not go around and the count is full. And let me get you in here for that as Ken. There we go. Astro Monkey, who was the Oregon's offensive coordinator. Insane, you ain't going to dominate nothing. There's a foul ball from Devers, and the count will remain 3-2. And a very good at-bat here from Rafi. But Ken, no, we can do that. It's Pizza. How do I join the league? Pizza, when we start the draft, that's when we'll do it. It's going to be free this year, right? I don't want to make anyone pay money. It'll be free this year, unless people do want to pay money. As the 3-2 pitch to Devers, is a line drive to left field. That one is going to be dropped by the third baseman Hamilton, who will pick it up, fire it, and bounce it. But Andrew Vaughn will scoop it out of the dirt for out number 3. The Giants are being shut out here in San Francisco. The Brewers are winning 5-0 as they're showing a full moon. Pizza Squad, is it going to be over Discord? I don't actually know. Whatever you guys think is the best app for fantasy football, let me know. And Insane, free, that takes out most of the fun. Insane, I will only do it if we've got enough people that agree to do it with money. Insane. I don't want to force anyone to ever do with money when they don't want to. As another 40k down the drain. Yes, every time Rafi Devers bats, that is 40,000 down the drain. And all right, Insane. We'll see, Insane. And Wilson, Ashby has been good. 12-2 record with a 3.3 ERA over 60 innings. Wilson, Ariat, the Brewers, they know what they're doing. They've got a good bullpen. And Pizza, I don't want to force anybody to pay. And Insane, you don't have to do anything crazy. Insane, if you win it, I can give you money myself. It's fine. That's fine. And $20 like me. As we will see if the Brewers add on to their lead. We will see if Brubaker remains in the game. Astro Monkey, you love fantasy football. That's good to hear. I'll tell you what. normally I only play with my family, and there's only 3 of us. So my team ends up being like Josh Allen, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Bijan, Jameer Gibbs, and Bob. You should charge $100, Bob. My God, I don't want to make anyone pay that. Also, not saying you shouldn't trust me, but I'm just saying I would get why you wouldn't trust me. As, yeah, Pizza, you're on the list, Pizza. And Insane, why are we just not leaving Brubaker out there to die? Does Tony Vitello not know he is a trade candidate? And Robert, Liam, at this stage of your season, do you advocate playing only youngsters for AAA? Robert, yeah, I do. Rob, what college do I attend? Rob, I attend a college called Nottingham University. There's a swing and a miss by Jackson Churio, and the counts 0-1. Churio is 2 for 3 today with an RBI. And Insane, Bijan is probably the #1 pick in fantasy this year. Don't like Tua turning the ball over being their QB, though. That does make me nervous. So, Churio, banned 281, 13 home runs, 41 RBIs. He, with 2 singles today, will hit a ground ball. That one to Adamas. Adamas fields it cleanly. He fires it over to Devers, who will scoop it out for out number 1. So 1 down here in the top of the 7th. And Pizza, you guys are going down. Pizza, we're not going down. And Scott, are you going to stream these off hours when you return to uni? Scott, I'll be streaming these. Yes, I will be. Absolutely. And Insane, Trulian, but Michael Penix was their QB last year, and he sucks just as much. There's a check swing by Contreras, and that one will be foul, and it's 0-1. And Shu Wilson, I agree. Ashby is excellent. He is. Scott, I watch the games anyway whenever I am at uni. So I've always watched the games for the last 5 years, all 4 sports. So to me, it's just normal. And Pizza, I have my team drafted on paper already. Pizza, the thing is with that, you can never do it because you don't know who I'm going to take. We'll do that sometime in August. There's a pitch low, and the count will be 2-1. If you're just joining us, Giants, they're getting blown out 5-0. Not been a great game from the Giants today. The 2-1 pitch to Contreras is going to be a cold strike at the knees, and the count's even at 2-2. And Insane, I do that as well. Wilson says, hit the like, hit the sub. Yes, we're 1 sub away from 250 as the 2-2 pitch to William Contreras is going to be a bloop. This one is going to be caught by a Rise, who goes back in the outfield for out number 2 and 2 down. So 2 outs and Insane. I don't even have an NFL team. I just root for my fantasy football team. Really Insane. You know what? I don't blame you. I mean, the Niners, they're tough. As Bob, where are you staying in San Francisco when you go to the game? Bob, I've not decided yet, to be honest. I kind of should decide, though. I need to be better on that one. As the pitch to Christian Yelich here is going to be fouled out of play. And the count's 0-1. As Wilson, 3D game day, is having a mare. Wilson, no, the reason it goes black is every time I click to change the outs, for some reason it goes black. So it's a mix of the 3D game day, and it's also me. For some reason, it won't stay open. As there's a foul ball by Yelich, and the count is 0-2. Yelich is 0 for 3 today. And Bob, you should just take the BART train to the game. Bob, I've never heard of the BART train, or the train. 0-2 pitch here from Brubaker to Yelich is gonna be foul out of play down the third base line, and the count remains 0-2. And Insane, is the BART safe? Here in LA, the Metro is not safe, lol. And dilated Nob Hill Hotel is good for 1 person, in my opinion. I am traveling solo, so yes, as the bird has returned. Welcome, Ethan. And dilated, it's not overwhelming to go into. And Juice North Beach Sheraton is nice. There's a pitch way high, and the count is 1-2. Tell you what, I don't want something too expensive. I'm not made of money, guys. But how far is North Beach Sheraton, Juice, away from the ballpark? There's a weak ground ball, and that's going to be an infield single. Brubaker dived, and as soon as Brubaker dived, Devers didn't even cover first base. So that was a single all the way, as that will be a 2-out knock for the Brewers and Christian Yelich. His first hit of the series. And dilated, but has a lot of homeless in the downtown stations. I don't know. I feel like it should be fine, as long as you don't go do anything crazy. Hey, it will be the first time I travel by myself, but that's all good. Insane says, yeah, when I was staying by Oracle Park, I saw a ton of homeless by the train. And Bob, you need to take Bart. Wilson, you missed nothing but the usual giant size. Yeah. Ethan, you've not missed much, as we'll see. And just take a, Insane, that's probably what I'll do. It's not called an Uber, though, is it? It's called a Waymo, is it? And Ethan, is that the driver's cars? I don't know if that's the driver's cars. As Scott, you're going to pay an arm and a leg to stay in hotels in the city. I know. Scott, I mean, I'll be fine paying money, but it will be expensive. As he pitched to Andrew Vaughan, he's going to be bouncing the dirt, and the count's 1-0. Vaughan, he is 0 for 2 today. Andrew Vaughan. As Giants fan Tom, what's up, Giants fan Tom? Good to see you. Harbour Court Hotel isn't too expensive, and you can walk to the park. All right, we'll write that one down. I mean, the room doesn't have to be too nice. I mean, I'm not going to be staying in it that much, as there's a called strike, and the count's 1-1. And Insane, to pay for the hotels, that's what I do. Insane, is it really? And Juice, more buskers than homeless underground in Bart. And Pizza, when would you do the league? Probably middle of August. As there's a ball low. Did he go round? Yes, he did. And the count's 1-2 to Andrew Vaughan. Sorry, let me just write these down. And Scott, maybe you can room with Lee or Glenn. I don't think they want me in their room. And Robert, Liam, where else going to play and make $25 million a year and be replaced by a AAA player? The San Francisco Giants. That's it. And Ken played against Vaughan in high school baseball. That's cool. As he 1-2 pitch to Vaughan is in the dirt, and that will leave the count back at 2-2. I'll have a look at all the options. I'm still gathering my options really. So Harbour Courts Hotel. Credit card points, Insane. I missed that, Insane. All right, Insane. And hey, you could probably room with Zim if you wanted to. I'm sure he would let you stay. There's a ball bounce in the dirt, and the count's 3-2. And I've got that written down. And also, let me get written down. Who said it? It was Juice, I believe. Was it Juice that said it? North Beach Sheraton. Yes, North Beach Sheraton. So 3-2 count. The runner, Yelich, will be on the move. Brubaker in the windup. He is going to fire the pitch, and that is going to be a line drive up the middle for a base hit. Yelich, he's going to go to third. It'll be runners at the corners here. 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Come on, Brubaker. When are we going to take Brubaker out as well? And where's it? North Beach Sheraton. North Beach Sheraton. Let me get that written down. If you've not hit that like and subscribe button, please do. We are 1 subscriber away. As here comes Vitello with a pitching change. About bloody time, Vitello. As, Jason Foley, everyone's favourite Jason Foley's coming into the game. Let me put that. Runners at first and third. And Insane, let me catch up. I think I've got way far behind here. As Astro, let us know what games you go to. Maybe we can meet up. Astro Monkey, all the Diamondback games, I'm going to Astro Monkey. And Wilson, is it true I'm starting an ASMR channel? No. And are you subscribed to me on YouTube? And have you followed me on Twitter? Yes, I have, Ethan. Pizza, when are you going? Yes, end of August. So the Diamondback series, I believe, 27th, 28th, 29th. And I'll be there the 30th as well before I go. As says British man, you have Amazon type service? I have Amazon, yes. And Ken, Torkelson was the grade below me at my school. Some killer baseball players in Sonoma County. Spencer Torkelson, now on the Detroit Tigers, pretty good. And Bob, the BART train is easy. You can take it to Montgomery Street and get off and walk to the game. And yes, Ethan. Scott, you should schedule a meetup for this channel. Scott, I will do that. I just don't know if we'll have enough people. If like more than 5 people want to come and meet up, then I definitely would do that. As Bob, here does come Jason Foley. As Wilson, schedule a meetup, then go live. I can do that. If anyone wants to join me on the when I go over, as I wait Amazon. Yeah, we do have Amazon in England. We have a lot of Amazon factories. As Insane, I should live stream me watching the game at Oracle Park. You know, I could do that. That would be kind of crazy. And Bob, now pitching your favourite is Jason Foley. I don't think he should be the closer, Bob. But that's your opinion. And Insane, kind of like those streamers watching the World Cup. You're like I Show Speed, Insane. And all right, maybe I'll stream one of the games live from Oracle Park. That might be cool. I don't know what the internet service is like at Oracle Park. Have they got internet, or do I need to use data? Because if I need to use data, then that may be an issue. Because it costs a lot of money. So here's Jason Foley. He's 0-0 with a 6 ERA. Scott, I know you wouldn't, Scott. And Wilson, Liam Show Speed. When I think of London, I think of Austin Powers. You like. I should remember you now, because I remember we were talking about him yesterday. And I can't remember who said that, but someone said that yesterday. As the pitch to Lara is going to be fouled out of play, and the count's 0-1. If you're just joining, runners at the corners for the Brewers. It's 0-1. Lara is the pitcher. You're right. I feel like your friends are dilated, but I feel like that could be wrong as well. So, 0-1. There's Brubaker. His day is done. Lara is going to swing and hit a line drive to right field. That one is going to be trouble. Zach gets in the gap. That one's going to get down for a base hit to right field. That's going to score 1 run. Lee's going to pick it up. Lara's going for free as the throw home is going to be not in time. It is 7-0 Milwaukee as Lara with an RBI, a 2 RBI triple. This game is OVA over. I'm sorry. There's no way the Giants come back now. 7-0. It would take a miracle. Well, Insane. The Brewers are also a good team as well. Lara with a triple. Jason Foley. He ain't it. We were waiting all season for Jason Foley. He's nothing special. And I Show Speed business friend from England. What's his name? I Show Speed business friend. I don't watch I Show Speed that much. I watch him on the odd occasion. There's a cool strike at the top of the zone, and the count's 0-1, so I don't know. And just for the Clown Show, Scott, Mike Myers plays an amazing British dude and Austin Powers. And Insane, people thought after 2 appearances he was good. I never did, Insane, but I don't know. He had an 8 ERA in AAA. That's not great. As there's a ground ball to Arise. Arise going to field it. He's going to fire it over to Devers. That will end the inning for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 7th. The Brewers have got 7 runs. No home runs. All 7 have came from base hits inside the park. Giants, they're losing 7-0. I mean, even they won't come back from this, surely. Surely even the Giants wouldn't come back from this. Hey, who knows? It was like this against the Nationals. But the Brewers, they're slightly better than the Nationals. It's time for the 7th inning stretch. Wilson, how cool would that be, by the way? As Bob, we never get hurricanes. And Spencer, it's embarrassing. So, time for the 7th inning stretch here on Jolly Good Takes. Tip your caps, play the song, hit the music as showmen. Yes, find my likes to 50. If we can hit that, that would be amazing. Time for the song, baby. Here on Jolly Good Takes. I'll see you for the bottom of the 7th. Cut it off. I cut it off at the worst time, but there was a pitch there. The new pitcher for the Brewers is Yoho. Yoho threw a ball to Jung-Hoo Lee, and now he comes back with a strike, and the count's 1-1. So my apologies there. I came back a little bit late there. Let me get the 3D game day working as I thought there was a ball. As Lee hits a ground ball to the shortstop, Pratt will field it. He'll fire it over to first for out number 1. So 1 out then in the bottom of the 7th as Jung-Hoo Lee goes down. Jung-Hoo Lee not looking very good today in his first game back off of the IL. As I like KSI. He's British. I do like KSI. I think he's funny. And Bob, I want England to get rid of Harry Kane. And Scott saw Bellingham enjoying his time at Disney World. When does the Premier League start up? 20th of August, I believe, around then. Actually, when I come to San Francisco, I think. There's a ball to Adames. A strike by to Adames, and the count's 0-1. Adames, he's 0 for 2 today, as he will take inside, and the count's even at 1-1. Wilson says, Deji's better than KSI. I don't know how many of you guys watch Cyber Among Us, but that's probably my favourite thing they do. And I do like Deji. There's a called strike to Willie Adames. The Giants, this is game 1 for the Giants without Casey Schmidt on their offense. Not looking great. Not saying Casey Schmidt would have changed the outcome, but it ain't looking great so far. As the 1-2 pitch to Adames is down and outside, and the count's back even at 2-2. Bob, Niners need to get rid of, or need to trade for Max Crosby. Bob, I don't see the Niners trading for Max Crosby. And why you hate Sir Harry Kane, all-time England? I just think he's too slow now. There's a foul ball, and it will be 2-2. He's good. He just doesn't suit the way England want to play. And Ken, man, I've been watching this Sidemen for what feels like a decade. It's crazy, right? How long these people go on for? Who knows how long they're going to go for much longer as well. As the 2-2 pitch won't happen, as there's a timeout by Casey. So the count remains 2-2. And Scott, don't even get me started on the World Cup. I don't want to talk about that. He's 32. So it'll be 36 for the next World Cup. That's what it'll be. As the 2-2 pitch to Adames is going to be a check swing and a pitch inside. Did he go? No, says the umpire. It can't be that cold. If you're in San Francisco right now, how cold is it in San Francisco? Why is the first base umpire got a big winter ski mask on? Come on, it ain't that cold. As the 3-2 pitch to Adames is a check swing. That one's a bloop. That one is going to fall for a base hit for Willie Adames. And that will be a base hit with 1 out. Adames with his first hit today. And I got nothing but World Cup feed on need on YouTube feed. I tell you what, I'm so sad the World Cup's over, but it is what it is. Pizza, it's cold in San Francisco. It can't be that cold. That was a bloop. It can't be that cold. Mamma mia. I don't know why I turned Italian. As Scott, I know, but it's not a ski mask cold. Come on. There's a foul ball by Grant McRae, and the count's 0-1. Maybe I'm used to the British weather. As Gravy, September is the best month for weather in San Francisco. Gravy, September, October, yeah, that kind of time period. Yeah, you're right. So, 0-1 to Grant McRae. McRae, he is going to, as the pitch is going to come in outside, and the count's 1-1. Giants, they're losing 7-0. Any Brewers fans in the chat still? If you are, congratulations. Unless the Giants make a miraculous comeback. And Tom, that doesn't seem like it's too cold, though, as that pitch is outside, and the count's 2-1. I just think a ski mask is when it's freezing cold. As I missed the World Cup. That's crazy. I missed the World Cup as well. I actually like the intro song. And Bob, if Nick Bosa stays healthy, the Niners can win they can start the season undefeated. I don't think they're going to go 17-0, Bob. There's a cool strike, and the count's back even at 2-2. And Wilson, definitely. And Seth, Buxton is to Philadelphia. Seth, if that's true, Seth, I swear to God. And also, Seth, welcome to Jolly Good Takes. Let us know who you support. Let's see. Is that true? Byron Buxton. I'm not seeing anything. But if that's what you think, I like that trade for the Phillies. Also, Seth, if you're a Philadelphia fan, meet Scott. There's a ground ball by Grant McRae foul, and the count will remain 2-2. It may happen. All right, Seth. If you're I see you say Eagles and Phillies in your name, so you've got to be a Philly fan. So Scott, we've got a couple of Philly fans in here. Hey, That'd be pretty cool. And Gravy, they only have 2 hits, no comeback tonight. Gravy, probably not. I won't put the Radicap on. Insane. He could be not official. That pitch is outside. That pitch was fouled off, and the count will remain 2-2. And I'd want that as well. And Insane. I thought the Twins are biased. I don't know why the Twins aren't that good, are they? And Scott, I don't know, Seth. They picked up Scott, what are you talking about? And Insane. Buxton didn't get traded. There's a pitch inside, and it will be 3-2. And Wilson, he left tonight's game with hit soreness. Byron Buxton. And the Yankees won against the Chicago White Sox 3-0. By the way, Seth, we are 1 subscriber away from 250. If you not hit that like and subscribe button, please do. As the 3-2 pitch to Grant McRae is a foul ball, and the count will remain full. And Pete, so that's your Yankees. Their pitching is very, very good. They're now talking about tennis. Bloody brilliant. Giants broadcast, talking about tennis. That's how much they like this Giants team. And Seth, Phillies are favourites to get him at the deadline. Well, we'll see if he gets traded. There's a ground ball. This one could be 2. As the throw goes to second, the throw to first is not in time as McRae uses his speed. So that'll be a runner at first. Still 2 outs. McRae is your base runner. As Insane, yep, 2 outs down. The Giants, they need to wake up if they've got any hope, even if it is less than 1%. Which I think most of you guys would say that's their chance of winning, probably 1%, if anyone disagrees. As Phillies are favourites, Italy better qualify. They will. They will. And you find tennis boring. I actually like tennis. There's a ground ball by Kavanagh. Kavanagh puts that one into the Brewers' dugout, and the count is 0-1. As Scott, I thought you meant Ellie De La Cruz then. Scott, I thought no way they got Ellie De La Cruz. They ain't getting Buxton. And Wilson, UK should host the World Cup. Definitely overdue. Wilson, I know. As there's a pitch outside, and it's 1-1. Insane. McRae has all the defensive tools and base running tools, but man, his offense is atrocious. Charlo, I don't think it'll be that bad. And Pizza, sorry, Liam, they won 3-2. Forgot Bender gave up a 2-run home run. Pizza, as long as they won, there's a high fly ball to centre field. This one is going to be caught by Garrett Mitchell to end the inning. And the Giants' offense has been the most putrid of all offenses today. This is a game that without you guys, I probably would have fell asleep after the 4th inning. But I love talking to you guys. So that's kind of what we've been doing today. I've been commenting on the game, but it's a tough game when the team is getting blown out. That almost came out really wrong then. So drew up, if anyone cares. I mean, Brewers fans surely care. Drew up in the inning. It's going to be Cooper Pratt, David Hamilton, and Bryce Turang. We'll see if who came in for the last inning. I'm already forgetting. We'll see if Foley remains in. And Wilson, 3 hits through 7 innings. Wilson is pathetic. And Scott, Phillies have way too many holes. I'd be happy if they made it to the NLCS. Scott, you never know, though. If you get hot at the right time, you never truly know. It's all about who gets the hottest. And also, you got a trade deadline, Scott. So we'll see what they do at the trade deadline. They may go all in. And Bob, tomorrow I'm going to see Wild Game Web. Bob, you're going to the game tomorrow, Bob. Insane. If we're being 100% honest, the year should... No, Insane. Come on. That's not true. And Pizza, I did like it in the world. I did like it in America. I will say this. I think America's been my favourite location I've watched. But come on. Do not miss Gareth Southgate. And Tom, I feel like Crook and Kipe having to announce this season must be brutal. Definitely, Tom. How many seasons they got left? You don't want to be commentating on this crap. Insane. They do get paid a crap ton of money. Unlike me, but I do it because I love the Giants. And Bob, let's hope Logan Webb goes 7 innings tomorrow. Let's hope, as we will see who the new Giants pitcher will be in the inning. As Shu Wilson, 3 hits entire game yesterday. I know it's like we've just done the reverse. So we will be heading to San Diego for 4 games after tomorrow's game. So that one should be good, a division matchup. And I miss Jason Sancho, sorry. And Wilson says, haha, true. Insane. It wasn't even an insane take, Liam, to say we should host the World Cup very often. We have all the stadiums and we don't need to build any new ones compared to other countries like Qatar. No, I think I would choose the US way over Qatar. And yeah, pizza. Sadly, it is. I don't know if you can see that, but it is. As there's a swing and a miss by Pratt, and the count is 0-1. As we hit 250 subscribers, shout out to everyone that hit that like and subscribe button. Great work, guys. I appreciate you all. There's a pitch, close pitch, low. Good take there, and the count is even at 1-1. As the Asher Monkey we did. So shout out to all you guys. You're amazing people. And hey, if you're that 250 subscriber, would love to hear from you, even if it's just hi. As there's a high fly ball to centre field. Grant McRae going back. He will move to his left. He will make the catch for out number 1. As hey, I appreciate you guys. Couldn't have done it without you. All you guys have been a big part of it. You keep me going because I love talking to you guys so much. And on to 300 now. Let's keep the heads up as, hey, Giants baseball, nothing like it. And Shoeman, I appreciate it, Shoeman. I try my best. You know what? I find this fun, so the subscribers are a bonus. But it is a ton of fun. There's a cool strike on the inside corner, and it's 0-1. David Hamilton, by the way, he projects to 3.17 seconds per feet. That's the second fastest sprint speed in the baseball savant era. Wow. There's a pitch low, and it's 1-1. Got to try and bring you loads of facts here when the game's a blowout. And Juice, 1/4 of the way to 1,000. Yes. And Rob, let's get Liam to 300 before he comes to America. Yes, Rob. America. And insane. That would be nice. As there's a ground ball to left field for a base hit down the third baseline. Hamilton is going to get to second for a double. And Chardol, they ain't going to lose 15, I think, but it's not pretty today. And Spencer, where have you been, Spencer? I believe our record's 56, I believe. But this would be second place, which is pretty amazing. Awesome job, especially when the Giants are getting blown out. And Pizza, I will read your last. Hey, you said I deserve every part of it. And Gravy might get more subs doing 49ers post-game shows. Gravy, we will be doing 49ers, don't worry. As the pitch there is a cool strike on the inside corner to Bryce Terang, and the count's 0-1. Bryce Terang this game is 2-4-4. And Shadow, Giants will lose 95 games, probably. Insane says, if you want to gain subs more quickly, I feel like you should go on NorCal and Giants Sports Live more, since most people here found out about you there. Insane, definitely, as it's an 0-2 count. And Spencer, it will be between 90 to 95, probably. And Saudi Arabia and Qatar is the same country. England should be hosting the World Cup in 2034. I agree. I don't want to see it in Saudi Arabia. Zeze pitch way high, and the count's 1-2. And Bob, the Niners need to release. Yeah, Bob. I mean, Isaac Grando, he's not very good. So 1-2. And can you do Raiders games too? I'll be doing all the primetime games. If the Niners games clash, I won't be doing it during the red zone unless it's the Niners. As there's a drive to left field, that will be a base hit. This one is not going to score a run as they hold him at third. It'll be runners at the corners. One out here as Foley remained in the game, and Foley is pitching like whatever you want to say. I have no idea. Foley's pitching like a fork. Just serving meatballs. There you go. That's the best I could come up with, which is not very good. As Robert, what's up, Robert? They're missing Casey for sure. No Casey Schmidt, no runs today for the Giants. And Robert, it's a shame. I would have liked to see Casey at the Giants game when I went. And there will be a pitch low to Jackson Churio. And the count's 1-0. And if you request the game, Pizza, if you do it in enough time in advance, of course. And insane. That's Saudi Arabia. Get it in the UK. As Rob, because you know what? I'm just addicted to the sport. There's a pitch down and outside, and it's 2-0. I'm just built. I guess I'm just used to it. I've built it in part of my routine growing up, and then I just watch it as well. I probably, when I go back to uni as well, I probably just stay up through the night and then just go and then get to bed when I get back home. There's a cool strike, and the count's 2-1. Foley, He is at 17 pitches so far as Bob I can and Astro Monkey. I am doing economics. Although I may go back and do another degree. I don't know yet. The 2-1 pitch is going to be a weak ramble. This one, it should score a run. As Adamas going to throw it over to first and get the out. But a run comes to score. It is 8-0 Milwaukee. God. Are they going to get to double digits? It'll be runners at second base. 2 outs here. And Spencer, we are imploding. You know what? This is what a good team does after they take a loss. They go, no, we are the better team. We're going to turn to your house. We're going to show up and we're going to beat and knock that door down. As, 8-0. Wilson, put the Discord link in the chat. As the pitch there is a called strike and the count is 0-1. Insane says, hopefully we grow Jolly Good Takes so big that Liam doesn't even have to worry about what he is studying. Insane, this is my dream job. I'll hold my hand up. I would love to do this. 0-1 pitch is going to be from Jason Foley in the dirt, and it's 1-1. Or, you know what, if this provides me an opportunity somewhere, whether that's one thing I would love to do is be the main guy for the UK's biggest broadcast network to do NFL coverage. That would be great for me as well as I. Can you please read my previous message? Insane, I've been thinking about Leah. Time is tricky too. That's the previous message I can see, by the way, as there is a ball and it counts 2-1 to William Contreras. As a Scott, all right, Scott, I mean, I don't blame... Oh, my voice is gone then. All right, Scott, I don't blame you. Insane, don't do that because that messes the algorithm. It's fine. As there's a 2-1 pitch high and inside, and the count will be 3-1 to William Contreras. And Pizza, can you either do the Yankees versus White Sox tomorrow at 12:40 your time, or Yankees versus White Sox on Thursday? Pizza Squad, to be honest on that one, as the 3-1 is going to be a called strike, and it's a full count. I can't do Thursday because I'm out on Thursday, and I can't do that game because the game wouldn't finish in time. Pizza Squad for the Giants game. So I apologise. When do the Yankees next play? And on the Giants next off day, there's a gramble. This one to Koss. Koss can't barehand it. And this will be an infield single. And it'll be runners at first and third. I promise you this, Pizza. Next Giants off day, I'll do a Yankees game. I put that promise down. I do want to help out the chat. I can't really do tomorrow or Thursday. Basically, I struggle to do Tuesday and Thursday evenings for games. If the Giants play, I would make an exception. But that's when I spend time with the other side of my family. So I can't normally do that, those games. But and then there's one tomorrow is eating into the Giants game. But Pizza, you have a deal. You've heard it here from me. I'll do the Yankees on the next Giants off day. As the 0-0 pitch to Christian Yelich is going to be outside and the count's 1-0. That is if they're playing when we aren't. As Insane, tough play for a guy who normally plays second. Yeah, Insane, we are just waiting for we're waiting for him. As Astro Monkey, the world must know Jolly Good Take. Astro Monkey, hey, if you want to spread it out there, that would mean a lot. As there's a ball outside and the count's 2-0. And I can't see it. It's not appearing for some reason. Unless you talked about the Raiders, as Insane, tough play for a guy. I read that one. And the 2-0 pitch is high and outside. Be 3-0. And Foley, he's got no command here. Juice says he don't blame you. Wilson, Liam on Sky Sports. I don't know if you've ever seen Sky Sports NFL. Is that if you could just type it again, I can't see it for some reason. It's the 3-0 pitch, unless you're talking about the Raiders, is outside. And that'll be a walk, and that will load the bases. So it will be bases loaded. As when the Giants have the next off day, do the Yankee. Yep, I will. That is a deal. As we are getting a mound visit, not a pitching change, just a mound visit here by the Giants. Jason Foley, they are trying to get him through this 8th inning. He's saying, remember when people said Jason Foley's a nobody? But I mean, the thing is, right, he's not being helped out. He's trying to pitch 2 innings. Doesn't help him out. You know what? I don't really know what the Giant does. As Wilson, have I ever heard of a Brit Does Baseball? He uploads regularly and may be worth reaching out to. Wilson, I have not heard of that. Maybe I should. And Pizza, if they do play, then what would we do? I just do it on the next Giants off day. The next Giants off day, if I can find it, is going to be. Let me find it here. Next, I believe next Thursday, it says they pitch inside and the count's 1-0. And Pizza Squad, I'm sure they will. I will do a Yankees game, I promise, at one point. And Insane, Liam, do you have subscriber chat only mode on? Insane, I do not have subscriber chat only mode on. The 1-0 pitch is going to be a called strike and the count's 1-1. And Insane, the reason I don't is because I believe that I never force anyone to subscribe. If they want to come in here and message people, then that's fine. As Pizza Squad, I promise I'll do a game. The 1-1 pitch is going to be a called strike and the count's 1-2. A sinker at the top of the zone. Jason Foley is still in there. As if you don't, you should turn it on. I sub to random chats all the time to chat. It could help you gain more subs. Insane. I know, but that's just my thinking. I never want to force someone to subscribe to chat. I think that's wrong. There's a ground ball foul, and the count remains 1-2. And OP Noob, good to see you, OP Noob. I have a feeling this is going to happen tomorrow against Logan Webb, OP Noob. I hope not. As Leah and NorCal channel on day games. I don't even get what you say. As Bob, did Yankees don't play next Thursday either play that? I have no idea, Bob. You've lost me. As the 1-2 pitch, I will make an appearance on NorCal Sports Network. As the 1-2 pitch is going to be a Gramble. This one to the shortstop, Adamas. Adamas will fire it over to Luis Ariz to end the inning. So Foley gets through it. That will surely be his day done. We go to the bottom of the 8th. It is 8-0 Brewers. The Giants, they need a bigger miracle than the Washington National Series. I don't think that's going to happen against the Brewers. Pizza, I should be able to do that. I am away, but I get back on the 12th, I believe, so I should be able to do that. No problem. As Bob, the Yankees have the off day next Thursday. But Pizza, I will definitely do a Yankee stream. Do not worry. I may even do one at some point in the near future if I've got the time. So, 8-0 Giants. At this point, I will read out who's due up. I don't know if it matters who's due up, but I will read it out. I will stay professional till the end of the game. It will be Christian Koss, followed by Luis Ariz and Bryce Eldridge. They will be your final batters. As Insane is Logan Webb against Shane Drohan. And Tom, or you can take a date. Tom, if I was doing the game, I'd do it an evening game here. And Wilson, Giants need to get ready for tomorrow's game and try and salvage the series. How about, you know what I'd like to see? How about you score a few runs and carry that momentum into the game? I don't know. That's what I'd like to see. He's British. OP Noob, just heard that Harrison Bader hurt his foot in a scooter accident. OP Noob, yeah, I mean, I don't know what Harrison Bader's doing. No, OP Noob, I think you got the wrong guy. I believe that was Hayden Birdsong. OP Noob. I think Hayden Birdsong may have hurt himself, although I don't know. And Tom, I appreciate you looking out for me. And Astro Monkey, yeah, the dummy got hurt on a scooter. I heard Hayden Birdsong got hurt on a scooter, but was that Harrison Bader? As Insane he has. And Bob, that will be July 28th, I think. I believe July 28th, that will be the date. And of course, that is Bader, Wilson. All right. And do I know who Dan TDM is? The Diamond Minecart. Of course I know who Dan TDM is. One of the biggest British YouTubers of all time. As Grant Anderson is checking into the game. He's 3-3 with a 3.5 ERA. He will fire the pitch to Koss, which is a called strike, and it's 0-1. And Spencer would be typical if we didn't win tomorrow. Take 2 or 3 from the Halos and then lose 2 out of 3 to Milwaukee. I say they win tomorrow with Logan Webb going on. As OP Noob, you just got the notification on Beta. OP Noob, you got a nice drink for your evening as well. And then Insane, I laughed so much when I found out Beta re-injured. Harrison Bader is not going to play another game for the Giants this season. I don't think so. So 0-2 to Christian Koss. Anderson, the pitcher at 2 pitches, the right-hander, as the ballpark is starting to empty. As the 0-2 pitch is going to be a swing and a miss, and Koss goes down on 3 pitches. Koss, I could have done a better job than that because I really could have. And he's that huge, Dan TDM. Yeah, he's that huge, trust me. Ali A, Dan TDM, those sort of guys, they're huge over here. And Bob, you said July 28th. You said, no. Bob, August, my bad. And Insane, yes, 1 out. And that was a bad signing, Harrison Bader. And there is a ball to Luis Suarez. And the count is 1-0. I bet all you guys have hit the like button, but if you have not hit that like button, we're 2 likes away from 50. If we could get that before the end of the stream, that would be appreciated, as the 1-0 pitch to Arise is fouled out of play, and the count will be even at 1-1. And Pizza, these Giants are miserable to watch. I don't know how you guys watch it. Pizza, I just love baseball. That's how I watch it. So 1-1 to Luis Arise. By the way, look out. I will be making a video about my ideal San Francisco Giants trade deadline. There's a line drive to right field for a base hit for Luis Arise. His first hit of the game. And of course, Luis Arise gets a base hit. It wouldn't be Giants baseball without Luis Arise getting a base hit. One of the only bright spots on the Giants. Every hit, every day now, that could be his last hit in a Giants uniform. That's what I keep thinking. But no, I will be posting a video maybe today or Thursday or Friday, about what I think about each team. As I've got an email down below. As there's Bryce Eldridge, he takes the ball outside, and I just want to know. If you want to message me your gamer tag, I'll add you on there, and we can play as well if you want. As Pizza, it's 162 games. You'll have to Pizza, because I love baseball, man. I also didn't start doing this until May. There's a swing and a miss by Bryce Eldridge, and the count's even at 1-1. Bryce, 0 for 3 today with 2 strikeouts. Not Bryce's best day. And Bob, give about Bumgarner when he fell off the motorcycle and changed his name. There's a pitch outside, and the count's 2-1. The Giants get the bases loaded and make it interesting. By the way, they haven't even faced Jacob Mizorowski. There's Jacob Mizorowski in the dugout. And what's the difference between Roblox and Minecraft? Minecraft I find more peaceful, as that pitch is outside and the count's 3-1. Roblox free to play, Minecraft you have to play. That's the difference. So 3-1 to Bryce Eldridge, who's 0 for 3 today. Bryce, the Giants rookie 21-year-old, as Anderson, he will fire the 3-1 pitch. Bryce Eldridge hits a high fly ball to right field. That ball is out of here. And we get a Bryce bomb. Well, you know what? That's why we continue to watch baseball. Bryce Eldridge hits a 2-run home run. And it's an 8-2 game. And you know what? The Giants aren't going to win. But we get boom, boom, baseball. And we get a Bryce bomb. And that will make the fans that stayed happy, because you know what? Bryce Eldridge, he is the future of the team, and he goes deep for the 87th home run of the year that we have streamed. Bryce Eldridge with home run number 11, and here for the first time today on Jolly Good Takes is Boom Boom Baseball. Play the song, baby.
When Liam streams your game, it's Boom Boom Baseball. High, deep, coming back.
As Elliot Ramos will ground out there for out number 2. Bryce Eldridge did need that home run, and that one went down the line, down the right field line, and it was a majestic swing. And hey, no shutout, carry the momentum into tomorrow. You know what? That's what I like to see, Bryce. This is why I believe you are the future of the Giants, because he is a special player. As here's Rafi Devers. Devers is going to take a cool strike on the outside corner. And it's 0-1. Woohoo! Just 6 more runs. We believe that we will win. We believe that we will win. And Pizza, I encourage the team to perform better today. Pizza, you got to do better than that. There's a pitch outside. And it's 1-1. I tell you what, though. They've got to play better than this. They're going to win game 3. And Bob, you need audio support. That you said you'll do it. And you said you'll do audio sports. Bob, I have no idea what you mean. There's a swing and a miss by Devers. And the count is 1-2. Insane. We definitely will come back. Yeah, definitely not. And as Astro Monkey says, just 6 more runs. So 1-2 count here to Devers. The pitch is high, and it will be 2-2. Bob, adios, pelota. There you go, Bob. I did owe you one. I apologise. It was gravy. Imagine when it gets stronger. Bryce will hit a lot of... Yep. Gravy, I make a bold prediction. I think Bryce Eldridge will hit the second most splash hits in Giants history. Well, for the time being, as that pitch is low and the count will be full. And Pete Scott, hashtag 6 more runs to go. And Wilson, I don't think he gets traded. I think the Tigers keep on to him, to be honest. As he threw 2 pitch to Devers, is a swing and a miss to end the inning. As Devers is out on strikeouts, we go to the top of the 9th. It is 8-2, and the Giants, they have been an embarrassment. And home runs, Baltimore Orioles fans. I don't even know what you're talking about. Ours, Baltimore Orioles fans. Bryce Eldridge is nice. And Spencer Old Man Devers. Not a good game from Devers. We'll just leave it at that. Not a good game. Not one of Devers' best games, shall we say. And Bob, Bob, it's pronounced adios, pelota. But adios, bavora. And Ken, almost another splash hit, just hit the metal railing. Dang. Hey, you know what? I'm happy, though, because, you know what? This is why we watch baseball. And I not enough burgers today. I feel like the concession stands didn't give Devers enough food. Hence, he's not been as good. As, well, it is top of the 9th. Thank you all for joining me on this Tuesday night. I mean, it's amazing that 16 people of you are still watching. The Giants getting blown out here, 8-2. Tell you what, the sun's rising. I told you, now is time the sun would rise. And I look out my window and it's daytime. As the sun's set in San Francisco, it's nighttime. Giants baseball ain't nothing this bad. I mean, so bad. Where are the Rockies behind the Giants as well? God, let me check that. Where are the Rockies? How many games are the Giants ahead of the Rockies? Let me go here. God, 3.5. My God. And we will see. It's Astro Monkey. It's a full... Yeah, Astro, I did see the Astro Monkey. It's a full moon in the Moon Bay. There you go. I know that's a place in San Francisco. And Wilson, Rockies are winning tonight. Well, they gain a game on the Giants in the battle of the basement. The Giants, they are losing big here. Due up in the inning for the Milwaukee Brewers. It is going to be... Let me get this up. It's going to be... don't look back in anger, Shoeman. What about you? Shoeman, let me know. But no, I would say don't look back in anger. Andrew Vaughan will be leading off the inning. Sorry, Lara will be leading off the inning as he takes a called strike and the count is 0-1. As I believe that we will win. Keaton Wynn, by the way, is coming into the game. He's 2-2 with a 3.38 ERA as he is in the windup. He fires. There's a swing and a miss, and that will make the count 0-2. And Insane says, lol. Shoemaker, yeah, let me know what your favourite song is. As it is 5:35 a.m. where I am. And how's Wednesday looking? You know what? The exact same as Tuesday. Or I should say the exact same as Monday. Because we're going to win. As the 0-2 pitch to Lara here by Keaton Wynn is going to be high. And the count is 1-2. Win, really a fastball splitter combo. As Matt, oh God, I don't want to see that. Matt Chapman is giving lessons to Bryce Eldridge. Don't do that. No, you're making crap. Don't do it. Don't do it. As there's a called strike free at the knees. And Lara goes down looking. Peace Squad, I'll check Discord. As Ken O'Brien, I know Ken, that's what I'm thinking. Don't. And Wilson, Wilson, you deleted it. And Insane, what is Chapman saying? Dude, focus on yourself. And Wilson, do you know what I mean from 1997's Be Here Now? Wilson, I'm too young. I apologise, Wilson. As I'm checking the Discord, there's a called strike at the top of the zone, and the count is 0-1 to Garrett Mitchell, who's 1 for 3 today. As I can't see anything. When did you send it? As there's a swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Keaton Wynn looking pretty good in a non-pressure situation. How many Giants have we said that today? As I'm seeing it at, well, Landen. Landen's joined the Discord as well. I'm not seeing your messages, Pizza. As there's a close pitch, not called a strike, and it's 1-2. And Rob ACDC is one of my... I tell you what, I like Back in Black. back in black. Yeah, pizza, send it again, please, pizza, if you could. The 1-2 pitch from Keaton Wynn is going to be foul out of play. And the count will remain 1-2. The Giants, then, they are going to lose this game. They're going to drop this game. They will go into tomorrow with a tied series. Not great for the Giants today. Quite an ugly game. As the 1-2 pitch is grounded out of play. And the count will remain 1-2. As you know you can call me Liam, by the way. You do know that. Is it a root or a root? Well, it depends what you're talking about. It could be either. I call them root and a root. I call them both roots. I call one a travel route and one a root of a tree. The first one's a root like a car route, and the second one's a root of a tree. As Wilson, tell you what, I'm Wilson. I pulled some pretty good cards in my heyday in foot. I pulled a 99 Pele once, which was pretty cool. I've actually pulled some good cards. I mean, I play it quite a lot. I used to play it. I don't play it as much now. As I have. There's a 2-2 pitch inside, and the count is 3-2. Garrett Mitchell then is the batter. As did you send it privately to me, or did you send it via? Oh, here we go. I've got it, Pizza Squad. I've sent you a friend request. I love food. We know Pizza. Hence your name. As I'm not seeing it in the main Discord, Pizza. So I think I needed to follow you first, but we're following now. So there's a cheesehead in the crowd, as there's one out. And Bob, I don't think Kyle Shanahan will be the Niners coach anymore. It will be Jim Tomsula. Bob, it's not going to be Jim. No. Bob, Shanahan will be the coach. Don't worry. As the 0-0 pitch from Keaton Wynn is a called strike on the outside corner. And the count is 0-1. And Wilson, Jim Thompson, I know. And Pizza, it's in message. All right, it is in message. Let me see here. I haven't actually got a private message from you. I don't know why. I've got you now. As there's a ground ball foul. And the count will remain 0-2. As I found your Pizza. You're all good. It's definitely not copyrighted. I'll send it to Wilson just to double check, and then we can play it. As it's 0-2 to Pratt. Every time the Giants hit a home run. And Wilson, most memorable moment was when he farted in that Oh my God. Imagine doing that. I mean, you've got to try and hold it in, right? As Liam, I have a question. How can British actor hide their British accent in American role? Well, you could do a Southern accent like this, and you can start talking like this, and I think it's really good. I'm going to have a Texas barbecue as the 0-1-2 pitch there is high, and the count is 1-2. Keaton Wynn is the pitcher. There is a runner at first, and there is one out here. So this is what you can do. I apologize. I embarrassed myself there as... insane, shut up. You're insane. You're the biggest one at Merchant, I know. As that pitch is in the dirt, and the count's 2-2. That was probably embarrassing, but I tried my best. And Spencer, please stop. And Shoeman, Oasis, great group. I like Don't Look Back in Anger and Wonderwall. And God, I'll stop. As the 2-2 pitch to Pratt here by Keaton Wynn is going to be a ground ball. This one could be 2. Cost fired over 2 second. And Rise fired over 2 first for a 6-4, a 5-4-3 double play to end the inning. So, oh my goodness. The Types of crowd have more energy than I have because they are going crazy. We go to the bottom of the ninth. It is 8-2 Milwaukee. The Giants need 6 to tie, 7 to win, and send everybody home happy. And yeah, Wilson, just a simple 6 run. Probably against, well, not even Abner Uribe. And Pizza, you embarrassed Texas and Southern State. I apologize. I apologize if you're from Texas. I'm only having a little bit of fun. As easy peasy, Spencer says. I do say easy peasy lemon squeezy. That's a little British phrase I do use. Hey, us British, we're the best nation out there. No, I'm joking. I'm having a little bit of fun. As Texas barbecue, that was great. I have no idea what they have down there. All I think of is Texas barbecue. And Bob, I miss Jim Harbaugh as 49ers head coach. Bob, I wish we had not Jim Harbaugh or not Kyle Shanahan. I wish we had a new coach, maybe like a Ben Johnson, but we can't get him now. Or Bill Walsh. That's who I really miss, Bob. Bill Walsh. So, We will see if the Giants can come back here. It's 8-2 Milwaukee on this Tuesday night baseball action from Oracle Park, San Francisco. My name's Liam. This is Jolly Good Takes. If you're new, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. We are 2 likes away from 50, as Spencer is going to be tough. Insane. Kyle Shanahan is a good coach. Can't imagine there is anyone better on the market. Insane, but I just think he needs to move on. As Bob, you are putting out some of the most bizarre names for head coaches I have seen. As Rob, the guy who came out to look at my ACs from the UK. Really, Rob? Did you ask him whereabouts from the UK he was from? Whoa, Landen Roupp is coming out here for the Brewers. Interesting. All right, it's not going to be easy for the Giants if they're going to come back. Uribe, a 2.38 ERA in 41 innings pitched this season, as Deion Sanders should be the coach of the Niners. Bob, come on, not Deion Sanders. As Pizza Squad, I will listen to it after the stream, Pizza. Well, you know what? Pizza, I'll just do it now. It's fine. As I miss John Harbaugh as Ravens head coach. And insane, Deion is doing terrible at Colorado, and gosh, all these old head coaches. As here's Jung-Hoo Lee. Jung-Hoo Lee. Jung-Hoo Lee. We will see what Jung-Hoo Lee can do. Let's see what the hooligan can do. The only thing, Pizza Squad, I would say is it does sound like a child singing, which is a little bit weird. If you could fix that, I don't know. I don't know if that gets copyrighted either. It's Rob. I did not ask him, but I will when he comes back. All right, Rob. As he pitched to Jung-Hoo Lee, he is outside, and the counts want to know. It all started with a lead-off walk to Jung-Hoo Lee. That's how it all started. Oh, my God. There's one kid just randomly by himself with his tarps off, wearing his giant spring training cap, as he won a pitch to Jung-Hoo Lee from Landen Roupp. Is a ground ball. That one's going to get through for a base hit. The comeback's on, baby. Base hit for Jung-Hoo Lee. That's what we're talking about. As insane, he did get that bat to 300. So Jung-Hoo Lee with a base hit as Wilson. Colorado is awful now. They had a good season with his son, Travis Hunter, but they haven't recruited well since. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like that was relevant 2 years ago. Now it feels like it's kind of irrelevant. Astro Monkey, let's go. And British man, can you do a short? I can do a short eye. I always post a short eye man after the game. I call it eye man. I'm getting you mixed with shoe man now. As Rob, if they come back, maybe. As it's 1-0 to Willie Adames. And Shui is disgusting. So 1-0 to Willie Adames here. The Giants, they are looking for a miracle, as Abner Uribe is going to fire the 1-0 pitch outside, and it's 2-0. And Uribe, he's trying to find his command right now, as hogs out, Wilson says. I tell you what, I mean, hogs out. I mean, gosh. And I'm not doing ASMR. I won't do ASMR. It's a bit creepy. As the 2-0 pitch to Willie Adames is going to be in. Well, I thought it was inside. It was called a strike, and it's 2-1. Adames did not challenge, surprisingly, and the count will go to 2-1. Imagine, you have to subscribe to my alternate channel to hear ASMR. Don't worry about that. The 2-1 pitch to Willie Adames is going to be a swing and a miss, and the count's 2-2. That sinker 100 miles an hour, and that was nasty. It's insane. I wouldn't actually do that trade. Insane. I don't know why you do that. I wouldn't trade an everyday player for a relief pitcher that has attitude problems, as nasty as he is. I wouldn't do that though. I'm not a big Abner Uribe fan. I think he's got nasty stuff. I think he's still got to hone his pitch mix. As the 2-2 pitch to Willie Adames from Abner Uribe is a little bloop. This one should be out number 1, as I thought they were going to call it the influence fly rule. They did not. So 1 out there, as I don't want to be traded. I want to... Ball City Miller, you know what? We don't want you traded either. Great pitcher. We don't want you traded. You're a great pitcher. And Astro Monkey, LMAO. And I don't even know what a shoey is, What do you mean? I don't even know what a shoey is. I'm an idiot. And bloody hell. I say that a lot. That's a very British phrase that I do say a lot. Is bloody hell. As here is Grant McKay. And we'll see what Grant McCray can do here. As Bob, the Giants will trade for a road ditch Chapman, as that pitch is low, and the count's 1-0. And Rob, I think he's related to Juan Uribe. I know, but I'm just saying, Rob, I think I don't think he's very good. I think he's, well, I shouldn't say that. I think he's good. I just don't think he's great. And to me, I would rather get a starting pitcher back for Elliot Ramos. As he want to pitch to McRae is a high fly ball to left field. That ball will be in the seats, and the count will be 1-1. As Bob, maybe, and Wilson. Yeah, I'm waiting for the Harrison Bader scooter account. I'm waiting for that one to pop up. And Spencer, Giants will have a winning percentage of 421 after tonight. Pace to lose 94. Muy bien, Giants, muy bien. Insane. If Flores here next year, he's going to be here late 2027. Yep, insane. There's the Tarps off crowd. 0-1 pitch to Grant McRae is going to be a called strike 2 over the inside corner. And the count is 1-2. I don't know. I think Jackson Flora will probably see in 2028. But I think it could be a fast riser in the Giants system. As they look happy. They look surprisingly happy. Good to see they're happy as the 1-2 pitch to McRae is outside and the count is even at 2-2. If you're just joining us, the Brewers got out to an 8-0 lead. If you're a Giants fan, Bryce Eldridge hit a 2-run home run. Anthony, I don't know. If someone else knows, I can't recall that. But if someone else knows, please do let Anthony know. As, oh my God, there's an Indian with the hairiest chest you'll ever see. With tarps off. And the camera is all over him. And you drink out of his shoe. I think that's kind of gross, I mean, that's kind of gross. The 2-2 pitch to Grant McRae is low. And it will be 3-2. I guess that's the point, though, right? Uribe. Very wild. That's the thing with Abner Uribe. As Rob, I actually saw Lou as well, surprisingly. As no, Wilson, not an Indians fan, just an Indian. He's like, what? There's all a bunch of young white college dudes, and then an older Indian guys in the crowd tarp off. As he 3-2 pitch to Grant McRae is a bloop off the end of the bat. This one could be an infield single, and it is going to be an infield single for Grant McRae. That's his second hit of the year. And hey, one hit brings 2 from yesterday. We will take it. And the game will continue. And, yeah, base hit. No, Wilson, not an Indians fan. And, Wilson, come on. Let's get the time run to the plate. How about it? How about we get a grand slam? And then the middle of the lineup can hit a 2-run home run. And I'm so proud of this track to stick with. I know There's a called strike, and it's 0-1. Rally. When you say that like that, I want to go oi, oi, oi for some reason. The 0-1 pitch to Drew Kavanagh here from Abner Uribe is going to be a ground ball. This one could end it, as that one could be 2, as the throw to second is in time. The throw to first is in time as well. And that is a double play. 4-6-3 style. The game is over, and the San Francisco Giants lose game 2 in an ugly one in San Francisco. As I appreciate it. Rough night. You chat have been amazing. Zim, go get him tomorrow. Game over for today. I hope you had a good evening as well, Zim, with your friends. And just like that, the game's over. It's crazy. Just like that. You know, it's looking interesting. Son of a gun. You're thinking, oh, they could, you know, I don't think they were going to win, but they could make it interesting. No, they don't. As Shoeman, congratulations, Shoeman. I do like the Brewers as a team. So I do want to say congratulations. And you know what? This 3D game day thing's been annoying me all night. So let me get that off the screen. I mean, we can have the cola bottle, which I'm actually going to drink now because I'm thirsty. And then I'm going to get to bed. As Rob, take care, Rob. See you tomorrow. That was a bit weird when I did that. Take care, Rob. See you tomorrow. Juice. Well, folks, we'll see what Webb does tomorrow. No predictions here. Shaka. All Angels fly because they take themselves lightly, as a wise man used to tell us. Tom, take care as well. Or Shaka, as Juice says. Insane. See you tomorrow. Insane. Where the Giants. It is a 8:45 start time here. So a 12:45 start time on the West Coast. A 3:45 start time on the East Coast. We will be live 10 minutes before first pitch. As, at least we saw a Bryce Eldridge home run. And that boom, boom counter went up. And I forgot to do it at the end of the inning again. So, hey, one last boom, boom baseball. And then that'll be all from me. As Bob, all right, Bob. got you. Pizza. See you tomorrow, Spencer. Oh my God, Spencer. See you tomorrow, Spencer. You get me up every time. And how you sleep at night? I don't sleep at night. I sleep during the day. And Zim, good stream, Liam. Love you. Zim, love you too. So thank you, everybody. If I miss anyone on the shout outs as well, I actually prefer. Well, to be honest, I don't know. I haven't decided. I like the night games because I can go to bed earlier, although me and Zim tend to play now after the night games, which is fun. But it gives me time to play afterwards and enjoy my evening. As Ken, shout out Ken. Asher Monkey, good to see you today. Spencer, see you tomorrow. But no, I'd probably prefer the day games. I do, just because it's a little bit earlier. But I hope I'll get my rest. It's all good. Not that I ever get 8 hours of it, but everyone, take care. Also, Bibby, if you're in there, thank you, Bibby, for joining. Thanks, everyone, for 250 subscribers. You guys are amazing. Until next time, I'll play Boom Boom Baseball and then the outro song. Wilson says we group tomorrow. Take care, everybody. I'm Liam. This is Jolly Good Takes. The Giants lose 3-2. Giving them too much credit. 8-2. That's good night from me. Good night from the chat. Until tomorrow, goodbye, everybody.
When Liam streams your game, it's boom, boom, baseball. High, deep, and never coming back.
Thank you. See you next time. It was a blast. That's all for today. Join me next time on Jolly Good Takes.
If you're part of the late gang, shout out to the late gang. Hey, shout out to you guys for being the late gang. Shout out to you guys. I'm ending the stream now. But hey, if you really did stay for this late, you get a nice little shout out at the end. Zim, yes. Spencer, late gang. Hey, late gang, everybody, take care. I'm back. So goodbye, everybody. I'll put the next stream up now. You guys are amazing. Take care, everybody. I'll play the outro song again as well one more time. Why not, Spencer? I'll get to bed. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you. See you next time. It was a blast.